All right, welcome back. Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How's it going, Mate? Your Matrix, hello. How's it going, Ryan? We are back. It is Tuesday. We are ready to hop in. We've got a little bit of time today to try out some new decks, hopefully. Let's take a look at the list. The list from last time. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 decks written down. One of them is Altari and Silvally, giving it another attempt on a different day, which I guess we could throw in, try and squeeze in some baby Pokemon as well. We have Dragonite EX plus Memory Light. However, if we're going up against an Oricorio, we're gonna need to find. We're gonna need a base Dragonite as well, right? We're not gonna be able to just go Dragonite EX and that's it. Koala. It's on the wish list. I don't think we have. Oh, we already have. Have I tried Zoro Arc yet? I have not tried Zoro Arc. I have not tried Zoro Arc. I think I have it written down. Zoro Arc plus Umbreon plus Greninja. Is Zoro Arc dark energy or is it colorless energy? I have to go check. Well, we do have that deck list written down. Koala is gone. We only have a couple more cards left here. 15. 15 to actually trade. Open more pack. Just one more pack. Someone's addicted to the pack opening. Let's go ahead and hit this one. Wow. We'll take it. That's our second copy, I think. On our way to try and get 2 copies of every single card in the game. It is going quite well. That's going quite well at the moment. Zoro is dark. So we have Dragonite with Memory Light written down. We have Umbreon and Zoro Arc plus Umbreon and Greninja, I guess. Right? Need some kind of synergy. We have Zapdos, Pichu, Zeraora, but that's kind of like an old deck that doesn't really have anything new. So I don't think we'll actually do anything with that anytime soon. And then we have Suicune with Primarina, which is a newer deck. I guess I wouldn't be opposed to trying Suicune again with Primarina. There's a Zoroark event that's coming. Tongue twister. Can't even say his name. Does anyone know when? Coming the 5th of September. Okay. So I guess I'll be playing again on the 5th of September. So today, we're going to play some Pokemon, and then we'll probably take Wednesday and Thursday off of Pokemon. And we'll do Pokemon again on the 5th of September. If I don't play the Zoroark deck today, then we'll play it on the 5th of September. Why not? Mine tell you the best way to play Pokemon TCG Pocket on PC. If you're looking to play on PC, I think you have to use an emulator. Right now, I'm currently using a Samsung tablet, Samsung Tab S10 Ultra. They have a thing called Samsung Dex, which projects like a desktop application kind of feel to your monitor. Then I have a capture card capturing that for you guys with a Bluetooth mouse and keyboard hooked up. So that's how we're able to play with like a mouse. But we're just using a tablet. Pichu, Silvally, and Altaria is pretty good. I should try it. Yeah, we'll give the Silvally Altaria again. So let's alter this deck. And I'm gonna throw in Pichu. Thing is, I gotta find a way to fit 2 Pichus in. Maybe I can get rid of the Leaf. Or the Cyrus. Or the Sabrina. Or the Guzma. Maybe no Guzma. Oh, dang. Getting rid of supporters feel bad because then my Silvally technically gets worse. So we got double Pichu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll have 8 supporters. Which I guess is still good enough. We'll get rid of a Leaf. Part of me thinks that we should keep the Leafs. And get rid of the Sabrina instead. But a Cyrus is going to be better because we need something to bring it back. Because I can still play Leaf if there's one Pokemon left on their side. I can't play Sabrina if they only have one Pokemon. So Leaf still works. But I guess you could argue and say the same with Cyrus, but I think Cyrus has more value. Alright, so that's the Altaria Silvally deck. We're going to give that another shot today. Since we just finished playing Celebi the other day as well, I don't think we're going to be playing Decidueye with Celebi. So probably hold off on Decidueye and Celebi. Congrats on this Dunkfish Snipe. You never win your 20%. We've been getting kind of lucky recently. It's nice. I could try Zoroark today if you want. I gotta think about what deck to actually get rid of right here. Leaf is so useful. Yeah, Leaf is pretty good. You think Zoroark and Darkrai? I'll get rid of the Jolteon deck. It's an old one. Alright, let's make one more deck and then we're going to hop in, alright? So this is going to be a deck based on Zoroark. Who needs 2 energy to attack. Evolves from Zorua. Pokeball, Sabrina Cyrus. If we're throwing Umbreon, we don't need the Cyrus. Just depends on what we want to do. Dark Pendant would always be good to throw in. So the question is, are we throwing in Umbreon EX? I think Umbreon EX should be thrown in. This is also just 2 energy to attack. And then we'll do the Find a Friend. Because Umbreon, it does say once during your turn, if it's in the active spot, switch one of your bench Pokemon that has damage to the active spot. So we could technically switch, bring the Pokemon towards us, and then retreat off to Zoroark. The problem is it's a 2 retreat cost to do so. So we might have to get rid of Umbreon and say no Umbreon in the deck and maybe just go double Cyrus instead. Because if I Cyrus once in a kill, Zoroark is unkillable. And then I can Cyrus again and kill. Zoroark is still unkillable. Yeah, maybe no Umbreon here because the retreat cost is pretty high. And instead, let's go double Cyrus. I do like that idea. So Cyrus. Alright, so we got double Cyrus. Red card Guzma. Maybe Absol if Umbreon is inconsistent. We have 2 of them. One is if your opponent's active is affected by a special condition, 60 more damage. This attack does 30 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That could be good. 1 energy, 30 damage to a bench Pokemon, and then you're able to Cyrus it in the future. For 1 retreat cost, it's not too bad. We would still need a heavy hitter, so I'd have to add in Absol, and I'd have to try and put Darkrai in. We went on an 18 win streak with a 17 trainer Guzz. 17 trainer? What other Pokemon is in? Luxray Raikou was the hardest counter for sure. 8 win streak with an 18 trainer Guzz. Anything new added to the Guzz deck, or is it just 18 trainer Guzz? So let's throw in Absol here. We got double Pokeball. We got 4 basics. I could still throw Darkrai in. I need Barb or Rocky Helmets, you think? Probably Rocky, because it does the damage immediately. I have Dark Pendant. I don't know if Dark Pendant is going to be good or not, but I like Dark Pendant in the deck. Especially when you're running Dark decks. If they hit you, they lose a card in their hand. They end up having like no cards in their hand that they can play. You were disappointed when you found out Miss Magius doesn't follow to the bench. Basic Umbreon is good now that everyone runs basic EX. Umbreon is what? If they're basic, they can't attack. So let's take a look. Zoroark. So this is the Zoroark deck. Does it look okay? Double Zoroark, double Absol. We don't have any big hitters. Absol is to attack the bench. And then Zoroark to finish with double Cyrus. Doesn't really scream anything crazy, but we do have double Cyrus and Absol to hit bench Pokemon. Maybe it's okay. I do feel like we're missing something, and Absol isn't the play. Because theoretically, I could have just gone, what, Greninja? But it's going to be hard running dual energy. You prefer putting double Rocky? Maybe. Maybe double Rocky and one Dark Pendant. Unless there's another supporter. Double Rocky, one Dark Pendant. My Darkrai is still going to be under 150 HP, which can get one shot by a couple of Pokemon. I mean, Rocky Helmets would be for who? Absol? Because Zoroark, they can't damage and attack it. I wouldn't be putting Rocky Helmet on Zoroark, nor Dark Pendant on the Zoroark. So it would be... Rocky. Yeah, I personally don't think we need Dark Pendant. I don't even know if we need Rocky Helmet for this. Maybe Rocky Helmet's fine. I'll get rid of Dark Pendant. Zoroark's not going to get attacked. Also, if we start with Darkrai, we're kind of screwed. We have no way to retreat, so we'd need a leaf or something. This is interesting. Alright, I'm down to keep this deck right here just to see it. Is Tyrogue for Pendant crazy? Tyrogue. I don't know if I'd throw Tyrogue in. Unless I got rid of some of the other basics. We have a lot of basics. 6 basics right now. Double Darkrai might be too much. Yeah, double Darkrai might be too much. It's just so we can actually get the Darkrai, because once we put our energy on Absol or Zoroark, we want to be able to build up all that energy on someone else, you know? And at least with the one leaf, I can still retreat off of Zoroark as well if I need to. And go back to Absol. So the leaf does have synergy with Zoroark and with Darkrai. I mean, if I kicked Darkrai out, what do I put in replace of Darkrai? Who am I putting in replace of Darkrai? Why Leaf and not Lyra? Because Zoroark wouldn't get damage dealt to him. So Leaf would still allow us to retreat for a 2 energy cost. And I want to believe that. So Lyra, just to explain. Lyra says switch your active Pokemon that has damage on it with one of your benched Pokemon. So say for example, if all of my Pokemon that I have in the deck is only a 2 retreat cost, Zoroark and Darkrai, that's the highest retreat cost possible. Leaf is better than Lyra. And the main reason why is because Leaf says during this turn, the retreat cost of your active Pokemon is 2 less. Leaf makes it a free retreat cost, but Lyra, you need a condition. If your active Pokemon doesn't have damage on it, you can't retreat it. So you always want to go Leaf over Lyra if your max retreat cost is only 2. Even if I wasn't playing Zoroark and Zoroark wouldn't be having any damage dealt to him, if it was a different Pokemon with 2 retreat cost, I would still run Leaf over Lyra because 2 is the max retreat cost out of all the Pokemon we have in this current deck. Now, if we're running Pokemon that have 3 or 4 retreat cost, then you want to start thinking, well, will they survive an attack? If they will, then maybe Lyra will be better than Leaf because it'll be like a 3 retreat cost minus, or it'll be like -3 retreat cost with Lyra versus a -2 with Leaf, if I'm making any sense. Dawn, Pokecenter Lady, TRG. Oh, Team Rocket Grunt. Team Rocket Grunt's an interesting one if I want to throw it in this deck. Because it could help counter some like Suicune decks if I can just make them lose 1 single energy. There's a lot you could do with a Team Rocket Grunt. I could Team Rocket Grunt no heal just to try it out. Imagine which Pokemon I'm putting turn 1. I mean, ideally it would be Absol, but if I'm going Zoro U, it's still fine because I can attack for 20, and then I can evolve into Zoroark and attack for 70, 90. It would kind of suck. I mean, I guess X speed for utility would be better, no? Who do I want to start with? I want to start with Absol no matter what. Silver comes to mind. True. All right, let's just throw. Let's try some games out. You know, we're not going to be playing this deck. All right, we'll put Silver in. So we're not going to be trying that deck out yet. I know, big surprise. We're going to be trying this deck. For those on the horizontal stream, the deck list is going to be on the right side. It's time we jump into some matches. We're going to be retesting the Silvally Altaria deck. This time, we do have baby Pokemon, 2 of them thrown in. We got the 3 energy still. We still have 8 supporters, which should still be good for Silvally, Gladions especially. And that's it, all right? 6 basics. I'm ready to hop in and try it. The last time we tried this, we did not have any luck. We didn't have any baby Pokemon thrown in, and every single game we played was us going first. So for Silvally and Altaria, Silvally especially, whoever, you benefit by going second. You get second energy advantage, you go first, you attack for 20, and then you go again, and then you're able to attack for 100. That's always been Silvally deck. Silvally Rampardos, you always want to go second, right? It feels good. Every time we tried this deck out, I think 2 days ago, we had 10 games in a row where we went first. 10 games in a row, we went first. So that's insane luck in a bad way. And that made us lose some of our games because of it. However, now we have a counter to if we go first 10 times in a row. We have Pichu. Now, with that being said, I do feel like today is going to be a new day, and we're going to go second a majority of the time, and Pichu wouldn't really be necessary. But it is what it is. We got Pichu in just in case. Let's try it out. Let's do a couple of games, and then we'll do the Zoroark deck after. Sil Valley. I can't make this up. We're going second. If you know, you know. Let's go. All right. We're going second, and I got a big old smile on my face right now. If you know, you know, right? Now, unfortunately, we do have double water energy coming, which means that that's pretty bad. But we do have a baby Pokemon. So it is bad that we have... So this is what... So going second is also good if you have a baby Pokemon. It's good. It's great if you're going first and you start with it, but it's also good if you're going second because Altaria needs double energy. So if I put one water energy, retreat, choose not to attack the Rockruff right now, Crackly Toss, I'm putting lightning energy onto the Swablu and I'm generating water energy, which is dual energy. Altaria can do 100 damage next turn. And we get a free swap from Pichu. So even if you do go second and you don't have your energy that you needed, putting a Pichu in the deck, baby Pokemon, can still mean that you'll get double energy guaranteed. Because we're running water, fire, grass energy. No lightning energy at all, which means that this will be guaranteed for us. I could build another Pokemon in the back, aka the type Null. But I think I take this opportunity. Go ahead, retreat. Let's Altaria. I don't think I need any other Pokemon in my hand right now, so I'm not going to Professor's Research. I'm going to save most of the supporters for Sil Valley because that's more fuel for Sil Valley. Right now, we're good. There's no other supporter that's going to help me. I don't have any Sabrinas. I have Double Leaf, Red, Double Gladion, and a Cyrus. So we're okay. Just chilling right now. There goes their Professors. I don't think they can one-shot Altaria because we don't have any weakness type. So even if they do go their Lycanroc, for one, they don't even have damage on it, so they're only doing 50 damage. And for two, they have 100 HP and we're doing 100 damage. But even if they did do 100 this turn, I still put one energy on type Null and Sil Valley is ready to go the next turn after. So we had a very strong start. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. I do feel like this is a lot better. And I apologize to whoever, because when we played Sil Valley Altaria last time, I was supposed to try out the baby Pokemon in the deck. And I was so stubborn because we kept going first that I never wanted to try out the baby Pokemon. But whoever recommended putting the baby Pokemon in, and I forgot to try it, it's feeling great right now, right? You haven't tried this one out yet? You say a list for Lugia instead of Sil Valley, but never ran it. Oh, you saw a list for Lugia. Oh, Altaria and Lugia. Ah, they probably had baby Pokemon as well. That's interesting. I like the Sil Valley because then it means like both of your Pokemon get to do 100 damage each. Sil Valley and Altaria. All right, we're going first, which is not that great. We'll find out soon. I mean, if this is Pichu, it's great. Oh my goodness. I take it back. This is actually good. We have Double Leaf in the deck, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, which means we do get to Leaf out. Double Leaf, I think, is necessary in this deck. Or at the bare minimum, you could go double X speed if you want, since your Swablu is only a 1 retreat cost anyways. But I think it's mainly for the type Null, because type Null is a 2 retreat cost. So maybe if you started with type Null, and then you got a Pokeball and had Pichu, you can't X speed into it, you'd have to Leaf. I guess Leaf is still better. It counts as a supporter anyway, so it's good fuel for Sil Valley. So it's doing 2 things at once. They probably, yeah, they got to build it back. They know our ramp is insane right now. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and Altaria and start swinging in for 100 every turn. I am going to Professors because we don't even have a type Null yet. And we have a Leaf, so I can always just use that whenever. All right, it's a good thing I did Professors. Next turn, we kill the Giratina in the front. Altaria will end up dying, which means we're going to need a second Altaria built ASAP or a type null, and then we can end up winning and killing the Darkrai. And if I'm doing the math right, I don't think they'll be able to build up that Giratina quick enough. They'd have to Broken Space Bellow 2 more times, but the Darkrai in the back is going to be ready to swing in, and I don't think they're going to miss an opportunity to swing on my Altaria next turn. I'm going to get greedy and go... I'm scared. I could Gladion. It's a 66% chance of being a type null. 33% Silvally. I think Gladion, unironically, might be better here than Professor's Research. Yes, I could Professor's into another Pokeball or my double type null. But if I somehow Pokeball and get the Swablu, or Professor's and just get a Swablu instead, I'm generating 2 water energy, which won't be enough. Actually, it would be enough. It would be enough. Because I'll do 50 damage with Swablu. Darkrai lives, has 90 HP, and then I can just get another energy, hopefully not triple water, and then finish it off the next turn after. So I think I will Professors. Take that gamble. We got the type null anyways. It all worked out in the end. And we got another Pichu, which I don't think we need. So that goes down. I do this. I think we're good. I guess I'll just put this down because I know that Darkrai and stuff, they love using Mars. So I'm going to try and thin my hand as best as possible because type null will be our win condition here. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous, because I feel like if they Cyrus here, we lose the game, right? If we Cyrus here, I think we just auto lose because I put down a Pichu. Okay. No Whoa. No Cyrus. They did red card, so thinning our deck was a good idea. We got the Gladion. Now it's a 66% chance of finding a Gladion or a Silvally. The turn before was a 66% chance of finding type null. I didn't take the chance. I think I have to actually take the chance here, however. I'm going to enter in with Pichu because I do get a free retreat cost, so it doesn't really matter. We got the Silvally. That's not bad. All right, Gladion is going to go down just so my Silvally can do a little bit more damage. Let's go ahead. Retreat into the Silvally. Energy. Attack for 100. We got him down to 60. Now, the sad thing is we do not have another supporter in hand that we can play to kill Darkrai. If he retreats, that's good because I can Cyrus and then we can kill. But at most we're doing is 50 damage. And the other supporters that we have in our deck, let me think. We have 5 more cards. We have another Gladion. We have another Leaf, that's 2. We have Red, that's 3. That's 3 supporters out of 5. Yeah, that's 3 supporters out of 5. The other 2 cards is 1 type null and another Swablu. So we have a 60% chance of winning the game next turn by either pulling a Gladion. Oh, he retreated. And now we have a 100% chance because we have Cyrus. Never mind. I was hoping, because I didn't want to rely on the 60% to try and find another supporter, and we didn't find another supporter. Now, of course, he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that we don't have that many supporters in our hand, and we would have only done 50, and he would have won if he stayed in the front. We'll take it, though. We lucked out. This deck is only running 8 supporters, by the way, because we had to find some space to throw in the baby Pokemon. Thankfully, it still worked out. 8 seems like it's still enough. Not bad. We had a rough start, I think. Because we were going first and we didn't really have... Did we have the baby Pokemon? I'm not sure. Either way, not bad. How's it going, Azan Khan? So far, we are 2-0 with this new Altaria Silvally. With baby Pokemon thrown in. For those just tuning in, we're going to be trying out Zoroark today. And I think Dragonite EX with maybe a base Dragonite, just in case we go up against Oricorio with Memory Light. And or we'll try out Suicune plus Primarina. I'm trying to decide on what decks we try out today, right? So we'll try out a couple of different decks. You got me here for another 3 hours, I'd say. 3 hours of Pokemon. So sit back, relax. We're going second. I'm gonna say we probably don't need Pichu because of us going second. I could do the 20 damage and then evolve and then swing in. I'd say that's pretty good, right? So I'm just gonna start battle with type Knowles in the front. I think there are some games where I'm gonna be like, yeah, maybe we don't need Pichu. Sure, I could spend one turn ramping up energy and then all of my Pokemon are ready to go, but because we have that second energy advantage and we're ready on type Knoll, I think I'll opt to try and risk the 20 or 40 damage and then hopefully find a Silvally. I guess worst case scenario is I don't find a Silvally, then we're screwed. Which I guess in this case we'll find out, right? Because we always have Leaf. Gladion, that gives us a guaranteed. So worst case scenario, he Sabrina's us. I can't Leaf and Gladion. So I think I will put Pichu down just for that reason. And it thins my hand so he doesn't actually want to try and red card me. So I want to keep Gladion. It's a guaranteed Silvally here. So I think this is all good plays. We're safe to a Sabrina. Arid is going down, but if he doesn't evolve, he's losing all energy. All right, he's losing all energy. And we got the Silvally. I'm still gonna Gladion first. And then we'll go ahead and put it, evolve, and we're ready to go in. I'm not going to evolve the other Gladion yet, mainly because if I can find another Gladion, or the other Sylveon, I said Gladion. If we don't evolve the other Sylveon, I can still Gladion and use that as a supporter. For now, the only other supporter I can use in my hand is Leaf. Suicune. Ooh, I shouldn't have put down so many Pokemon, huh? Please hit Tails. Let's go. No energy for Suicune. Now we gotta hope that we wake up. Come on, hit heads now. Hit heads. Dude, come on. I am so sorry, Pop Leo. I'm so sorry, Pop Leo. Let's go ahead and Leaf. I'm gonna Silvally down. I know I said I wouldn't for the Gladion because now my Gladion card in my deck is useless, but we still have another Professors. We have another Leaf. That's 2 supporters, and we have Red in hand. So we have at least 3 supporters still in our deck that we can use out of 8. Funny enough, we've generated nothing but water energy this entire game. 1, 2, 3, and another 4th incoming. It's a good thing we started with Silvally, because if this was Altaria, we would be doing nothing. However, like I said, we do have Pichu, so don't forget about Pichu. Nice. Suicune, Primarina. They had some unfortunate luck, but we got them. Are you able to get by with just one baby Pokemon? You could if you want. Maybe. But I like the double baby just for the consistency. And if you are going to run another baby Pokemon besides Pichu, because double Pichu doesn't change anything compared to one Pichu, one Magby, one Pichu, one Mantique, then do make sure your energy is not the same. Like if you want to run Magby, for example, make sure your triple energy isn't fire. Make sure it's like grass, water, dark. If you're running Mantike, for example, then make sure you're running grass, psychic, and fire, something like that, right? Because you want to make sure that because I'm running grass, water, fire, I'm not going to be running any Magbys or Mantikes in this deck. I'm going to be running a Pichu that gives lightning, because then that means I have 4 different types of energy I can get for Altaria to give them a better chance of getting double different energy, so I can actually do 100 damage. Because you saw that game, I was generating nothing but water energy like 4 turns in a row. That was pretty unlucky. So that's why you want a different Pokemon. Imagine if I had Mantike instead of Pichu, just because I have a gold Mantike. It wouldn't make sense. I'd have to get rid of one of the water energy here, and then I can throw in the Mantikes. So the baby Pokemon doesn't really matter which one you go with. You just have to make sure it's not falling in line with whatever your energy is on the deck. I like this deck list that we have at the moment. It seems good for the short amount of games we've played. For the Dragonite Memory Light, am I going to be using Tail Smack or Shed Skin? Which one does the 80 damage? The Shed Skin is healing, right? I might go with the healing one. Depending on... We'll see when we make the deck. I want to take a look at the Pokemon again. We'll see. Alright, we're going first, and we have Pichu. Perfect. This is why we have double Pichu in the deck, for consistency. And since we already have Silvally in hand, I think we might just build the Silvally. This is going to be a 60% chance of being a Swablu. It was a type Null. Guess we're going double Silvally. And then we'll just go ahead and Crackly Toss. Alright, so... we need to find another. We have 7 out of 13 cards that are a supporter. We have Red, that's 1. Double Leaf, that's 3. 2 Gladions, that's 5. And double Professors, that's 7. We can't use Cyrus. Cyrus is basically the dead supporter in our deck, where we just can't use without a condition. It's still good in the deck. It won us the first game, but we can't use it. You know what I mean? It needs to meet the condition. All the other Pokemon cards, supporters, we can basically just use and spam. So let's hope we win this 7 out of 13 chance. It's over a 50% chance right here that we can pull what we need. And if we can pull it, we're off to a good start. If we can't, we can still attack Froakie for 50, and it still needs double energy to swing back for 80. Never mind. It decided to start the game with no energy. I think it's because it has whatchamacallit in hand. I think it has Greninja in hand. Funny enough. Which, if that's the case and it has Greninja and Cyrus, he could Cyrus my type Null, which would suck. But he won't be able to attack it. So I'm going to keep the aggression here. Leaf and attack for 100. If my game can stop messing up. And then we have to just hope that somehow we can top deck another Leaf. If not, it's still fine. We can hit Greninja for 20 and then finish it with Silvally. But I'm predicting he has Rare Candy, Greninja, Cyrus in hand right now, and then he'll Cyrus the type Null and slow us down a little bit. There goes the Rare Candy. Who is he going to hit with the Water Shuriken? That's the big question. He's got a threat in the front, so yes, there we go. All right, not bad. This is gonna be Altaria, Swablu. We have double Altaria in the deck. But we also have triple Silvally. I really don't know who I want to build right here. Maybe since it's double energy, I'll go with Swablu. For some reason, I'm going to believe in the Swablu. I wanted to go Silvally because statistically speaking, we have more Silvallis in the deck than Altarias. We have double Gladion, which will be a guaranteed Silvally, and we have a Silvally. So we have 3 Silvallis in the deck, which is a 30% chance of finding it versus double Altaria, which is 20%. So mathematically, we go type null, but I'm going to mix it up for this game just because I feel like Silvally's been kind of stealing the spotlight. And we're going to hope. Heart of the cards, we top deck a Altaria. Or I'll take another supporter. Because if he goes double energy on Greninja and attacks for 69 live, dang, he really wants to just lose every energy all the time. Alright, let's roll heads. Punish him. Come on, heads, heads, heads. Oh, no. We don't have Poke Center Lady. I could Cyrus right now, but that would make me lose my 100 damage. But it could also make him lose energy because he'd have to retreat off. Again. Cyrus to make him lose energy again. Or wait it out because he's already used a rare candy and he might not have another rare candy pre-marina in hand. Let's wait it out just one single turn. Yeah? Because if I can wake up, this is strong. Let's just wait it out. The odds of him having a second rare candy, and he has 10 cards remaining in the deck, it's got to be slim. And I guess we protect ourselves if he had an elemental switch and he could move the energy from Poplio. My Silvally in the front would die. Dang, we are not waking up right now. This is bad. Yeah, this is bad. How many tails have we lost? 1, 2... Was that our fourth tails in a row? This is not looking good, Chief. And he found the Erida to heal. He's gonna hit the Pichu. Oh, he wants to hit the Silvally. Alright, so the only Pokemon I can use... I'm going to go Pichu here because I can retreat into any other Pokemon, either Silvally or Swablu. I just want to see what I top deck. We need an Altaria. Nice. Alright, Altaria it is. And then we just hit for 100. The main reason why I want to go Altaria is because I don't want to burn all my supporters yet. And if that Poplio does evolve into a Primarina EX, I need some way to do more damage to it. I mean, maybe I should have gone Silvally in the front. It's hard to say. I'm not sure how much Poplio or Primarina EX does. Oh no, he's going to put us back to bed. Ah, snap. Alright. It worked on Silvally. I don't think the sleep is going to work on Altaria. We're waking up from this. No, 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 no. How are we not waking up from this? Ay, 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 ay. Nice! We landed 5 tails in a row and we finally got heads. All right. We've been getting bested by a single Poplio. Please don't let him find that second rare candy. We are about to shut this guy down, all right? No second rare candy. Let me kill this Poplio and then Cyrus the other Greninja and end this. Oh, snap. Wait, I have to Cyrus now because he can double Froakie and kill my Silvally with 100 damage. Assuming I wake up, right? I don't even fit. Why do I feel like this isn't even a loss? Part of me feels like we haven't even lost the game, even if we do lose, because there's nothing I could have done this whole game. I've been put to bed every single turn. I don't even think they have a Primarina. I think they just have Poplio to put you to bed. We're cooked. We're absolutely cooked. Come on, wake up. Dude. You can't make this up. You literally can't make this up. Like, what am I supposed to do, right? I cannot even be mad. I can't even be mad if we lose because I've not been able to attack. We could have won like 4 turns, 10 turns ago. Dude, this Poplio. I can't even be mad. Only you guys in chat who are here for this game will realize why we actually lost. And why we went 3-1 with this deck. Only you guys will know why, you know? Others might think the deck's garbage, but you guys will know the real reason on how we lost. Cause how does that make sense, dude? How does that make sense? Oh man. That's wild, man. That's wild. Props for that. This is where Lyra would come in handy. True. But I cannot put Lyra in the deck just because of this one use case scenario when Leaf is still infinitely better to try and quickly get to that Pichu. And we're all like 2 retreat costs anyways, you know? But you're technically right. This is where Lyra would have been crazy. All right, we're 3-1. If we want to count that last game as a loss, we're 3-1. We're going first here. We got Pichu. It's a very phenomenal start. They got second energy. Ooh, that's bad. Because then they can quickly get up to Mach Bolt. We need... There it is. Doesn't matter if it's a... No, actually, Swablu's better here because we get a guaranteed... whatchamacallit? I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want to not Professors and just Crackly Toss, because the odds of them actually, like, you know what I mean? Worst case scenario, they Sabrina hit me for 20 on the Swablu. Which means I'm taking 40, which means my Altaria is going down to 80, and then I actually die to the Tapu Koko, and then we lose the game. But if he doesn't Sabrina... Oh, he's still red carded. I was afraid of that. Dang, he's still red carded. And they still Sabrina. Literally the worst case for 2 times. That's the reason why I didn't want to Professors and put down more Pokemon, because I didn't want the red card to go down into effect. Oh man, that sucks. That Omega sucks. Alright, well, I mean... I'd rather Pichu die, not Swablu. I don't know what we're gonna find. So I'm just gonna go one of each. And I think I open with Swablu, because worst case scenario, I go in with Swablu. I don't find Altaria. I can just retreat for one cost, put the second energy on type null, and swing in. Dang, we had a phenomenal start with red, Altaria, no weakness type. We had such a great start here, but... alas, we are running low. Let's go Swablu. Nice, top decked it. Put the other type null down. 100 damage. Now all we gotta do is find a Silvally and we could possibly win, assuming that they do not have Cyrus. And they Cyrus me later on in the future. In that case, we're gonna need to find our Altaria to evolve it. They're keeping the Tapu Koko up. Because I'm assuming they want to damage the Altaria and then one-shot it with Tapu Koko. Honestly, that's fine, because then it'll be a 50-50 head flip type null to kill Tapu Koko. Or it'll be a guaranteed win. I think I just evolve into Silvally just so he doesn't do anything. But I could also just not do it to bait him. Because he already used red card. Or, yeah, he used red card. So, element of surprise. I don't use Silvally. He brings in Tapu Koko with pure confidence. I mean, who else is he going to put in, though? No, he'd stall. He'd go Oricorio, I think. I'm going to do element of surprise. This is a very risky play because he could Mars or something. But I'm going to go with element of surprise. Because I think if I put Silvally, he's not going to put Tapu Koko. He's obviously going to go Oricorio, right? He's going other Tapu Koko anyways. Maybe because I took too long and I put double energy on type null, I'm telegraphing that I have Silvally in hand. I should have spread the energy to the other type null just so I could be like, okay, I don't have it, you know? I think I technically telegraphed that we do have it. Wow. Double elemental switch. Uh-oh. He's got one card. If it's Cyrus, we're dead. If it's Sabrina, we're dead. We need to pull a Cyrus. 1 in 10. It's a leaf. Does he run Poke Center Lady or no? Because I could just surprise him with the leaf. Hits for 50. He'll assume I don't have any other supporters in hand and then just attack and not swap. I'm gonna take another risk. Brave buddies. I know the odds of me finding another supporter are very high. Ah, he had Cyrus. Doesn't matter. Well played, sir. Not much we could have done there, to be honest with you. Turn 1, when he decided to Sabrina and red card at the same time, and we lost our turn 1 advantage, that's when it kind of sealed the deal. Turn 1 red card is always a pain, to be fair with you, but I guess maybe we should try and play for it. Yeah, we needed to top deck that Cyrus. Alright, we're going first. We got Type Null in the front. All we're looking for is a Pichu. Pichu? Aw, no Pichu. Feels bad. It doesn't matter if this is Pichu because I can't leaf now. No, it doesn't matter. Too little too late, Chief. Alright, let's end turn. I am afraid that he's going to red card, and I could have put Pichu down and then leaf next turn. Still kind of do my thing. But I kind of don't want this Pikachu to hit it on the back line. But I guess it's better if he sparks and hits the Pichu versus any of my other Pokemon. That makes the most sense. So Pichu, meaning he's going to evolve into a Raichu. He could be going Alolan Raichu. Which I think Alolan Raichu needs... Yeah, red card. I keep getting red carded, man. The red card is very hard to stay away from. Alright, so I'm going online and I'm trying to check to see what Raichu there is. He's got a Raichu that can do 40 damage, and the Alolan Raichu needs whatever energy. Honestly, I think I'm just going to stay in. I think I'm going to stay in. I'm not even going to, like, leaf. The main reason why is because I'm looking online. There are no other Raichus that can kill my type Null right now. There is a Arceus Raichu that has 90 HP with Spark. There's another Raichu, Giga Shock, that is 60, and then 20 to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. 120 HP, so doing 20 damage now can mean I can kill it with Silvally next turn. If he does go Alolan Raichu, he needs 3 energy to attack. Alright, so he's using the Arceus Raichu. Which means that I'll be able to Silvally and then save my Leaf and use it this turn to actually do 100 damage. So we got a good start right now because he'd have to retreat. Unless he can find Arceus. Actually, even if he finds Arceus, we're still doing what? 70 damage? Yeah, we're still doing 70. Electrical Cord. We don't have Guzma in the deck. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, so I can evolve here. And then just hit him for 50 and not evolve. Or not leaf, rather. Just hit him for 50. I mean, if I'm going to hit him for 50 and then he hits me back, what's the point? I could just go Pichu right now and build up energy. Right? Save the leaf, lose energy, go Pichu, put 1 energy on Altaria, and then I'm set up on both, ready to go. Versus hitting for 50. I guess I should have started with Pichu early. This is an interesting one. No, it doesn't change anything. I'm gonna just hit for 50. It doesn't change anything, I don't think. We're still in one-shot range to the Raikou, which is bad. Trying to think right here on what he's gonna do. 1 energy on Arceus. He's elemental switch. I didn't predict the elemental switch swap. Because now we lose all energy, but he's able to do 60 per turn. Alright, I think he's got us here. The only other thing I can do next turn is just Cyrus. It'll slow his tempo down. I have to go Pichu here, no matter what. I'm gonna Cyrus to try and hopefully slow him down. I'm gonna Crackly toss the Altaria. Oh! Oh, the misplay. I completely forgot. It's basic Pokemon. This game is chalked up. I have not played Raichu Arceus in so long, my brain just does not know how to actually combat this. Yeah, we needed to 1 energy Altaria. No, even then, it wouldn't matter. No. It wouldn't matter. Because we're generating double leaf energy. I wouldn't be able to set up my Altaria, period. We have to kind of go all in on type null, right? Alright, well, we can still bring this back if I top deck Silvally. I can leaf off of Altaria and then go into Silvally and hit for 100 on Raikou. That's going to be the best possible play. But if we don't find our single Silvally, a 1 in 8 chance. I think it's a 0.12% chance, then we lose the game. Alright, we lost the game, because even if yeah, we still lost here. I can Gladion Silvally, but I can't retreat. Actually, maybe it's not over yet. Assuming I land heads. Alright, maybe it's not over yet. He'll hit me for 60. I go down to 10. Then I Gladion. I can swing back. But if he puts energy on Raikou, Or Raichu, but I'm dead. I need him to put energy on Arceus. Okay. Now we need him to not have an elemental switch. Cyrus. I mean, why even do anything else, right? When you have the win condition, why even like Pokeball, Pikachu, think about who to put the energy on, and then Cyrus at the end. It's an interesting way to play. That's for sure. Definitely an interesting way to play. Alright, so I think we gotta just keep building the Pichu no matter what. Like, whenever we get Pichu, even if we're like, oh, we're going second, we got Silvally in the front, this is all good. Let's just put extra excess energy on all of our Pokemon just because, you know? We also have to watch out for red card. That's twice in a row we would have won both the last 2 games, but we got red carded turn 1, and it derailed our entire momentum. Like, we lost all momentum because of it. So we're gonna have to assume that there is red card that's gonna be played. All right, we're going second. We got Swab Blue in the front. I'm hoping this Pokeball is a Pichu. Or I'm hoping this is just second energy. Or different energy, rather. Versus the Leaf. So this is scary, because their Arceus is getting ramped up really quick. The good thing for us is they don't have Zero Aura. We do got double energy. And it is Pichu. Okay. So Pichu's going to protect us from a Sabrina, so I'm putting it down. And hopefully a red card. If I swap now, I don't think it changes much. It actually does change a lot. I'm going to retreat in Pichu. And then I'm going to go ahead and Crackly Toss. So it might not seem like much because I could just attack with Swablu on the Pichu and then Cyrus it. But Pichu's not going to be a problem regardless. And second of all, if he does find Zero Aura and he has Elemental Switch in hand, he could technically just swap for free. Elemental Switch from the Arceus to the Zero Aura. Attack for 50. I lose all energy. So that's part of the reason why I wanted to try and just put Pichu in the front for a little bit of a safer play. I'm going to retreat. I'm going to swing in. We're going to try and get aggressive ASAP. They got another Pichu. That Giovanni. That Giovanni clutch, man. We might lose because of that. We needed to not have him play Giovanni. He got the one card he needed. Alright, so he's doing 110 damage. Silvally has 110 HP. We lose if I play Silvally. However, with that being said, I'm still going to put one energy on type Null regardless, and then put one energy on Swablu. But the thing is, once he kills our Pichu, we do need to top deck another Altaria, which is a 1 in 10 chance, 10%. Not looking too great. All right. Now it doesn't really matter, huh? 130 damage. Oof. We're going to keep going with this deck. I like the deck. I think it has some potential. We went 3-0 with it until we had a unfortunate string of bad luck. We're gonna keep it going with this Altaria Silvally. You see red card, lost 2 games, but is it actually worth to make someone lose only 1 card? It's not like you're mulling on the stars, so it can be good or bad. It can be good or bad cards. You mean if I have like 4 cards and they red card and I go down to 3? That's always good. 4 down to 3 is always a good thing. All right, we're going second. We got the Eevee. I am thankful for us going second against Eevee. We got type Null as well in double Pokeball. I'm hoping one of the Pokemon from the Pokeball is going to be a Pichu, because it saves us from a Sabrina if I want to put down another type Null or a Swablu, for example. And I don't have to worry about finding a Leaf, because Sabrina can slow us down and make us lose tempo. So let's double Pokeball, see what we get. Another type Null, but I'm really, really hoping it's going to be a Swablu. Or not Swablu, Pichu. Alright, type Null, Pichu. We thinned our hand as best as humanly possible. And I am gonna go ahead, flip. It would have been very nice if it was gonna be a heads, because then we can do 100 damage with Silvally and kill. The good thing is we do have red, which means even if he evolves and goes to 120 HP, as long as it's not an Espeon, I'm hoping it's like a Sylveon instead, then we can still one-shot it. It's an Espeon, never mind. Alright, even if it was a heads and we did 40 damage, it'd still go back up to 130. So regardless, we wouldn't be able to one-shot with Silvally red, sadly. Espeon in the front is always a safer play against a Silvally, I suppose. Alright, so I think we're not going to red. And I'm just going to hit him for a hundo. And I'll build the other Silvally as well. Card draw is going to be good here. So we can try and beat him in his own card draw as well. He's going up to 70. He'd have to double Eevee bag to live. And then I can red and kill him. Come on, do it. I know you want a double Eevee bag here. He'd have to double Eevee bag. And he'd have to Giant Cape. But as long as he can get rid of both Eevee bags, there goes the Giant Cape. Does he have double Eevee in hand? He's got one. Puts him above the 100. Will he use another in hopes that I don't have a Giovanni or a red? Moment of silence. Pause. 20 seconds left on the clock. He is going to use another one. He is indeed going to use another one. This guy can see everything, man. So because of that, I don't think I'm going to actually play the other red. Truthfully, doesn't quite matter. Instead, we're just gonna hit again for 100. Because now there's no way he can actually out-heal another hit, right? I highly doubt he's running Potion and Poke Center Lady. So once he kills Espeon here, I'll be able to swing back with my Silvally by just using Gladion. Oh, I can't use Gladion. Oh, that's awkward then. I should have put energy on Altaria. I'd have to red here. And then my other supporters are Leaf. I have double Leaf in the deck. I'm gonna go Altaria and then just attack. I'm a little skeptical because I can't see what the next energy is gonna be. If it's Leaf again, then I can only do 40 damage to the Sylveon. And then we're cooked, right? I'm just hoping we get a different type of energy because we're running 3 energy in the deck. But I'm really hoping that I didn't make a mistake evolving early because I feel like he's gonna Mars or something, right? And I just wanted to get it out of my hand just in case. Yeah, okay. Whew. It's a good thing we used Mars. Very good thing we used Mars. Now we just have to hope we find a another energy here. We did get the second energy, and I did find the Leaf. Which means no matter what, Sylveon will take another 100 next turn. If it stays in the front. So he's going to have to swap to the back Pokemon. Which is going to be a Sylveon base, I think. And then we do have a Cyrus, 1 in 6 chance. So a 0.16% chance of finding it. Or we have to hope he doesn't have a Sabrina in his deck. Because if he has a Sabrina, he just automatically wins. He has 6 cards in hand. Oh, he's going... He's not going the base Espeon. Or Sylveon, whatever it is. So in his hand, he has another Pokemon Ball. That's 1. He has base Sylveon. That's 2. What are his other cards that he usually has? What decks does this usually run? I can't tell what other 5 cards he has. Oh, we got Cyrus. Doesn't matter. We'll take it. Get your butt back here. I can't believe we won a 0.16% chance. Not bad. Even if we didn't, I would have just swapped from Silvally to Altaria, do 100 damage, and then pray he's not running a Sabrina or a Cyrus. I think they do run Sabrina or Cyrus, which is scary to think about. The guy who was stream sniping. How's it going, Dub? I'm not using an emulator, Cloud. I'm using a Samsung tablet, Samsung Tab S10 Ultra. Using Samsung Dex mode and projecting that to my monitor, and then using a capture card to capture the monitor video to broadcast to OBS. You're new? Any suggestions on which packs you should open? Whatever pack has Rampardos in it and Skull Fossil, go with that one. Because Rampardos Skull Fossil is very good, and then you just got to open up the pack that has your candy. And you're set, man. You can run that in some pretty good decks. Rampardos is still good. Very simple setup. It is a very simple setup. Tablet with the HDMI to USB-C splitter, HDMI cable into my monitor, monitor hooked up to the capture card hooked up to my stream PC. It's a lot. Bluetooth mouse connected to the tablet. I think there are emulators you can download. I don't know what emulators people use, to be quite truthful with you, but I think there are some out there that you can play around with. All right, we're going first here. Not the greatest. This is probably the worst possible start. We've got Swablu in the front. We're going first, and we don't even have Pichu with a leaf. So realistically, this is the worst start, especially because they have energy advantage, and they have Suicune. Yeah, this is not good for us. I mean, there goes my Pichu now, but too little too late, maybe. I'll still put it down, and then I'll end turn. Because for one, he can't attack this turn unless he has Misty, which I don't think they run Misty, hopefully not. And for two, once I switch to Pichu next turn and he attacks with Suicune, he'll be doing less damage to my Altaria, and then I can just keep swinging in. While I slow build a type null afterwards. I think that might be the better play. Alright, let's go ahead and swamp. If he has a Sabrina, I am terrified. So I think I'm going to type null. And then I'll crackly toss. Let's just go Swablu. Let's do it. I get to save some supporters, right? I could have gotten greedy and just kept Swablu in the front and then attack for 20 and hope that he doesn't put down another basic Pokemon, because then I could have one-shot with red next turn. But he did find the Greninja, so thankfully we didn't go that route. The Repel went down. I figured he would have something, so it's a good thing we put a Pokemon down. Alright, Swablu, it's time. He's doing 80 damage. We have more than 80. I hit him for 100. He goes down. Can he heal up or no? I want to say no, he can't, right? You'd have to Arida with Giant Cape and Potion. I think we're okay. Keep the red for now for the Silvally if I need it in the future. Alright, so bad thing is if Greninja hits the Altaria, we'll die to a Greninja next turn. And then all it takes is one more Sabrina or a Pichu or a Repel. And then Pichu's dead. Mars. I don't think I was using any of those cards. Oh wait, I'm dead, aren't I? I think mathematically the Suicune does enough damage to kill my type null at 80. Maybe not. I'm not even going to do the math right now. I kill him, he kills me. I have one bench Pokemon that's 20, 40, 60. Yeah, he won't have enough. He's not going to have enough. He's going to need one more bench Pokemon to one-shot that type null at 80. But even if he doesn't have another bench Pokemon, I'm still taking 60 and I'm going down drastically and I won't be able to one-shot. So I think we're still cooked here. He did find the other bench Pokemon, so we're cooked. He's doing 100, which turns into 80 after my front Altaria dies. Well played. Concede quickly. This deck is still doing better than the last deck. Variant, I guess. All right, let's do one more game. That was, like I said, that was a very poor start for us. Most of our losses haven't really been that bad either. We lost one game where Populu put us to bed for 15 turns in a row. We had 2 games back to back where we got red carded at the very first turn and then lost our tempo because of that. I don't see those 3 games being as bad. Going first against a type null. So I think they're also running what? Soul Valley Rampardos. Given the fighting energy. Alright, we have some options on what to do because they're swinging in. I could evolve, put 1 energy on Soul Valley, and then I could Pichu into Swablu. But we'd have to top deck an Altaria to try and like make any magic happen. I could also just swing in and pray he doesn't have a Soul Valley. Right? But I'd lose all energy, momentum. That wouldn't work out. I think the play is evolve Pichu and then energy Swablu and then pray we find Altaria in 2 turns. It's a 2 in 11 chance. I'm also going to Gladion just to thin my hand even more. To give me the best possible chance of finding this Altaria. Now it's a 2 in 9 chance of finding Altaria, and we have another Professor's Research. I'm believing right now. I am hardcore believing. I kind of hope he red cards us. Okay. All right, I'm putting full faith. Full faith right here. Did not find it. So no matter what, our Swablu will die. But at the very least, I can just hit for 20. Take him down to 90, and then my Soul Valley on the back can kill. Swablu dies, he goes up +2. I kill him, I go up +1. He'll hit me, I go down to 10 HP. I'm dead, done. We don't win the back and forth punching bag. The only thing we can do is if we get lucky and if he doesn't have another Soul Valley in hand, because he's already used Gladion and he already has Soul Valley in hand. We have to hope he doesn't find the second one. That's the only thing we can do. Everything else right now is basically cooked. So it's going to come down to RNG. Pokeball. Soul Valley's dropping. Even if he does use Sabrina, I'm still dead. So putting down any extra Pokemon doesn't really change anything, to be quite honest with you. And then let's red. I also forgot, we need to find another supporter. So we need to hope he doesn't find Soul Valley. If he does, we lose. And we also need to find a supporter. We have a Professor's Research and double Leaf. So 3 out of 5. 60% chance we find a supporter we can use. Gladion! Here comes the 100. Altaria. So if I attack back, I'm dead, obviously. That second energy advantage on Sil Valley does wonders, man. It's such a good deck when you go second. If I go Sil Valley here, 1 supporter is all it takes and we're dead. If I go Altaria, I can make him burn a supporter. I think this is just to concede and go next because there's literally nothing we can do. I think I needed to put energy on Sil Valley and then pray I top deck a Leaf, and then I can Leaf off Altaria, go Sil Valley, hit for 100, and pray he doesn't have a supporter. But with him only playing double Gladion and he has 6 cards in hand, he most likely does have supporters. So we're just gonna enter. We're just gonna concede. Chalk it up as a loss. It's clear that going second is strong, so we're just gonna give him that one. I should put a Giovanni in the Sil Valley deck. I'm not too sure what else we get rid of though for Giovanni, unless we want to get rid of red. Cyrus has won us many games. Leaf has won us many games. Red has won us as well, and the Gladions are Gladions. Give us second. Give us Pichu if we're going first. Ay, ay, ay. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them. We're not going to start counting how many times we've gone first. That is besides the point. We just have to hope this is a Pichu. It's a 50% chance. If it's not Pichu, I think we just lost the game. All right. We got Pichu, which means that we might win the game. We're going to have to wait until next turn, put energy, swap to Pichu, put the second energy, and then we're okay and good to go. Because we can't risk them evolving into a Greninja and killing my Swablu. Technically, they still could. They can Cyrus and kill my Swablu before it even evolves. All right, let's go ahead, put energy, and we're going to retreat over to Pichu. I don't think they run Sabrina. It's mainly just Cyrus. So let's just keep it like that and then Crackly Toss and see what happens. Moment of truth to see if he has a Cyrus. And if he does, then concede. No Cyrus, but a Mars. Gotta find Altaria again. We do have Altaria. Alright. So now we just have to deal with Greninja because they're not building the Giratina since they're wanting to attack here on the front. So we did get a little lucky. Let's keep seeing if our luck can continue. Professor's Research. I don't want to put down Type Null right now because if I do, he can just hit it and then Cyrus it, and then I lose out on 100 damage per turn. So I'm going to wait one turn and attack. He can't kill us anyways here. He can only do 80 damage. Next turn, we'll put down Type Null. He needs another Greninja down this turn to try and get revenge after we kill this Greninja in the front. Because he'll take us down to 20 HP, but he has no other Pokemon that can do 20 damage. No other Greninja. Alright. Our type null was saved, thankfully. I don't know if I want a Gladeon either. I think I'm just gonna keep what I have in attack, and I'll Gladeon next turn. I'm trying to save the Gladeon so I can use it with Silvally, but maybe it doesn't really matter, right? Because we get to hit Giratina for 100, and we have Cyrus, so technically a Silvally Cyrus is still strong. There goes the Froakie. Broken Space Bellow. Gladeon. It is the Silvally. Nice. I'll put Pichu down. And then we hit for 100. Pichu in case he tries to red card or anything else extra. Thin our deck as best as possible. And Pichu just in case he tries to Sabrina after he evolves. Because he could technically evolve Greninja, hit the front. We're good, man. We are good. And I think we went first too, right? We didn't really have a perfect start. Thankfully, they got greedy and we kind of baited them out by holding on to this this type null in hand. You think maybe one leaf could be better? Maybe. Either way, I'm done with the deck. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. All right, this is the Altaria plus Silvally deck. Altaria is basically just a mirror image of Silvally, but you don't really need to worry about playing supporters to get the 100 damage on it. You just do 100 damage for having dual energy. So because of that, we're running triple energy, grass, water, and fire. And we even have baby Pokemon, which is Pichu, just to give us that fourth lightning energy. So we have the best optimal chance of having dual energy on Altaria. So we can do 100 damage. I do like Altaria because they have no weakness type compared to Silvally. And we have 100 or 10 extra HP. So if we're going up against another Silvally, they can't Silvally Giovanni and kill us at 110 because we have 120. So I do like that for that reason. If you are going to be running baby Pokemon in the deck, which I found is very helpful because if you're going first, then you're able to actually use the baby Pokemon to generate energy and then evolve, and you're ready to attack on curve. If you're going second, obviously going second is ideal in this deck, is the best case scenario for any of you who have played Silvally decks in the past. Silvally benefits tremendously when you're going second, and you can win most of your games if you go second. But if you don't, you do have an option with Pichu to help kind of balance that out. And say, for example, if you start without Pichu in the front and you have like Swablu or type null in the front, it's the reason why we ended up putting double leaf, so we can swap double or leaf off, go to Pichu, and still generate that energy. We're running double Pokeball because we have 6 basics, double research as well, obviously. Gladeons for the Silvally, red, and a Cyrus. If I were to swap out anything, you could theoretically swap out maybe one leaf for a Giovanni if you really want, just for that Silvally, so you can hit 110 damage, or for the Altaria, so you can do 110 damage if you're going up against any Silvally matchups or any other Pokemon out there that are stuck at 110 HP. But I found this feels nice for me, assuming that you can get those cards going the way you want it to if you have second energy, or if you can at least go first with Pichu in the front. I did find this to be quite nice. If you don't have Pichu as your baby Pokemon and you have Mantike or Magby, for example, generating water or fire energy, then just make sure you swap out your triple energy and go something like, say if you want to go Magby in the deck, you'd go grass, water, and psychic then, because Magby is going to give you that fourth energy, which is fire. Say you want to go Mantike, right? Then take out the water and go like grass, psychic, and fighting, for example. And then Mantike gives you that water type. You just want to make sure you have 3 different types of energy to give you that dual energy as efficiently as possible. I just ran Pichu because it was the only other. I mean, I have the full arts. There is no specific reason why I'm running Pichu. You can run any of the baby Pokemon if you want, and Altaria and Silvally only need colorless energy to attack, so it doesn't really matter at that stage. But that is the Altaria and Silvally deck. Pretty decent and really good when you are going second. Opponent messed up by not charging Giratina. True, they got greedy. They got greedy by not doing that. I could use the new Drampa instead of Silvally. It works pretty well. Wait, I don't have double Totodile? 1 to 2. What does he want? The only other card I can give you, my friend, is a Cyndaquil, which is kind of fitting. Whoever is trading right now, this is kind of fitting. It's the only copy I have that I have 3 of, and it's on his wish list. And Totodile and Cyndaquil are, I think, the starter Pokemon for Generation... what is it? Generation... something? Is it 3? Generation 3? Oh, it's 2. Generation 2. Dang, I don't know the generations off the top of my head. Yeah, I just don't know the generations off the top. Alright, let's do a new deck, yeah? New Celebi works well with Aerodactyl. So we do have a Celebi video going live today in 20 minutes from now on the YouTube channel. And it is the Celebi with Alolan Executor. We also played Celebi with Meowscarada, and Celebi with Meowscarada was also good fun. But I guess I just chose to upload the Celebi and Alolan Executor deck. But we do have a Meowscarada deck, which was very good. Aerodactyl is also an option as well, because you can prevent them from evolving, and then once you devolve them, they can't revolve. So it kind of works out, right? Really good. Unless they're just a basic Pokemon running 18 Trainer Guzz, which someone said apparently is a thing. Anywho, let's move on to the next deck. We have Zoroark. Yeah, we're going to try the Zoroark deck. And then I think after we're going to try Dragonite. So this is the deck list. I'm going to put it up on the screen. You guys tell me if there's anything you think we need to take out or add. Or just swap entirely. This is the Zoroark deck. It is running... Once I update this. It is running double Zorua, the stage of the basic. Double stage 2. Double Cyrus. Because Absol can attack the bench Pokemon, so it's like a cheaper Greninja, technically speaking, but we do have to be in the active spot, and we are going to be getting hurt. So because we're going to be in the active spot, we have Rocky Helmet, just so whoever attacks us can take 20 extra damage, and if we somehow die, hopefully Zoroark can clean up with 70 damage. We have 1 Darkrai for our heavy hitter, I suppose, which is technically just 10 extra damage from Zoroark, but it does have that beefier amount of HP, and we can do an extra 20 damage with Nightmare Aura per turn if we need to. Double Pokeball because we are running 5 basics. Red card for Hand Disruption. Research a silver just to take a peek at their hand. Guzma. Which I don't know if we need Guzma or not. If we're attacking the bench with Absol. And Zoroark can't be hit with any status effects, right? So I'm assuming if we attack someone with a Barb, we don't get hit. Prevent all damage and effects of. I don't think we'll actually get hit with the Poison Barb, so maybe we don't need Guzma. And then we have a Leaf, because if we start with Darkrai, that's the worst possible start. And I think if we start with Zoroark, that's also kind of a bad start. So that's the deck. Do we need Guzma? We also have Sabrina. Do you think we need Guzma? Yay, nay? Could we swap Guzma out for something else? Does Zoroark have to secure the kill, or can any Pokemon kill? Zoroark has to secure the kill, I think. Because, yeah, it says if your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this Pokemon's attack. Meaning you want Zoroark to kill the Pokemon and then he's invincible. So getting them weak with Absol and then Cyrus is good. I also wanted to try and do just Zoroark and Greninjas in the deck, and that's it. But I feel like maybe having another Dark Energy Pokemon will be very good here. So I guess our option is Absol. I've tried Poliwrath already mid-hunt. I'll have to try it again on a different day, not today. The next time we'll be playing Pokemon Pocket will be on Friday. So today we're going to be playing Zoroark, try it, and then Dragonite. And then if we have more time today, we'll try a different deck as well. Any healing items, you think? You think I run Poke Center Lady? I could do that. No Guzma and then just run Poke Center Lady. That might seem like a lot better. The thing is, Zoroark isn't going to be getting hit with any status effects, so it's not like we're going to need it's not like we're going to need to cleanse Zoroark necessarily speaking, unless Zoroark won't get one shot. Because if we're going up against, say, like Sylveon, Espeon, we're getting hit with 80. But if they double EV bag, then that's 100 damage for them. Espeon can kill us. So maybe a giant cape would be better in that use case. Maybe a memory light for Zoroark? No. Because memory light would just mean that he'd want to do 20 damage with Zoru. Memory light wouldn't make sense for Zoroark. Oh, you're thinking memory light in case I want to do 20 damage and still do something, but also build up the Darkrai in the back. No, probably not. I'll probably just want to swing in for 70 damage with Zoroark. There might be some games where I'm like, dang, I can't afford to put extra energy on Zoroark. He's about to go down. I got to put energy on Darkrai now instead. It's going to be the same thing, right? So say, for example, I have Memory Light in the deck. I'm going up against a Pokemon that's going to kill Zoroark, and I can't kill him if I put double energy on it. I put Memory Light on Zoroark, I can now do 20 damage to the opponent. It's the same thing as saying, hey, maybe I don't need Memory Light, just put that Dark Energy on Darkrai. Nightmare Aura goes off. The opponent takes 20 damage still, but I get that energy on Darkrai. So theoretically, it's the same exact thing. Unless we're just counting like the weakness type. If they're weak to Dark, then I'd be doing 20 extra damage. Cape then, to prevent a one-hit shot? Yeah. I think no healing, and we go Giant Cape. So we have double Rocky, Giant Cape. And the Giant Cape can be used for Zero Aura against Eevee Pokemon or for Darkrai, whichever we depend on. And the Rocky helmets will be for the Absol. So it seems good, yeah? So we'll try it out. We got one Cape, two Rockies, a Silver, Cyrus, Sabrina, Leaf, Pokeball. Not too bad. That's the deck. If you guys are on the horizontal YouTube stream, it'll be on the right side for you guys. And we are ready to jump in. Dawn could also be interesting. Maybe, but Zoroark has a 2 retreat cost. So it'd be hard to try and like... Unless you mean, oh, you mean like energy on Darkrai in the back and then don that energy to Zoroark. That could also be an idea. Usually I like that for Pokemon that only need 1 energy to attack, like Crobat or Weavile. Then I feel like the Dawn play is sweet because then you get a little bit extra damage. All right, let's see. We're going, whoa! We got 5 basic Pokemon in this deck, and we're going first with Darkrai. So not only are we going first, which is a bad thing for this deck, I guess, but we also have Darkrai in the front, which is also equally bad. Now, we do have a Leaf. Singular, just 1 Leaf. So I think I'm going to Professor's over Silver to try and find it as as fast as possible. We did find it. We got Absol going down. I might also just Rocky Helm the front here, believe it or not. Just because he's going to have that energy advantage. I wanted to put, say, for example, Leaf Cape on But I think Rocky Helmet might make him too afraid to attack Darkrai, which will be good. And if I can top deck, say, a Leaf Cape or a Giant Cape, I can survive an Espeon hit next turn on Absol. Yes, he didn't attack. But no, we couldn't find our Pokemon. Alright, so no reason to swap over to Absol here unless I just want to build up energy on Darkrai and let Darkrai not take any damage. I do kind of want to take a peek. I think I just do that, right? I think I'm going to do that. Taking a peek doesn't change anything. I'm going to get out of the danger zone. Retreat. Go Absol. If he does go Espeon EX, which I'm predicting he will, then our Absol dies. Oh well. At least we have double energy on Darkrai, and then we can one-shot the Espeon, I think, next turn after. Alright, there goes the Espeon. It's weak to Dark, which means we're doing 100 damage with Darkrai. Oh no, we won't be able to one-shot it. We don't have red in the deck, do we? And they got Giant Cape. Okay, this is interesting. Even with the Rocky Helm, I don't think we get it done because of his healing. Which means we'll be dead on Darkrai. The moment we attack, we'll be dead. And there's nothing we can do about it with the start that we had. Nothing we can possibly do here. Espeon is crazy. We're seeing a lot of it. Oh, dang. They only have one Pokemon in here. They have 3 evolution Pokemon and an EV bag. They don't have any basics. No professors. This could have been a really good game to steal from him if I was able to do... Yeah, Absol's completely worthless if they have no bench Pokemon. They did top deck their Mars again, funny enough, but they might be helping me if I find another basic Pokemon that I can throw down, which we did find. So that takes him down. Again, we're not doing enough damage. I think if he didn't have Giant Cape here, we could have won. He'd be at 120. I attack him with Nightmare Aura, goes down to 100, and then I attack with Dark Prism, he dies. So Absol does nothing. Red card would help him out. I could lose all energy and go back to Zerua and attack for 40, but what would that do, right? I think we just chalk this up as a loss and we go on to the next game. I think we just do that, right? Because right now I'm literally just delaying the inevitable and there's nothing we can do. This is just stalling to stall. If it wasn't for that healing, man. Wait. Him not killing Zoru might actually help us, because if we can top deck our Zoro arc, we can win. He has no other basic Pokemon. We'll be doing 70 damage per turn. He's already used a Sabrina. 2 in 9 chance. It's a 2 in 9 chance we can win this. Come on. Zoro arc, Zoro arc, Zoro arc. Zoro arc, Zoro arc, Zoro arc. Let's go! He might have just gave us the win. I'm not gonna red card because his 3 cards in hand is double Sylveon and another Espeon. We're gonna attack. We're going in. We're hitting him for the big 90 damage. He can only heal back up to 90, and then he's dead next turn. No basic Pokemon, please. No! No! Wait, I have red card. I could red card him and get those evolutions out of his hand, hopefully. Because he has 3 evolutions in hand. He's got 3 evolutions in hand, right? Red card. I really wish we had Mars in the deck, and I might actually get rid of red card for Mars in this deck, because Mars would have actually secured us the win. Let's see it. Red card. Get rid of the 3 evolutions in his hand. And I think at this stage, I have to just attack. And pray that he didn't find an evolution. I have to pray that he found another EV bag, anything else. Other, like, 2 Pokeballs or something. Like, please give him basics and Pokeballs and that's it. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I mean, it'd be really bad manners of him if he's playing the game out like this and not just evolving, right? Okay, so he needed a Pokeball first, then Professors. That makes sense. There's no reason to Pokeball again because he can't Professors twice. So if he did have an evolution, he should have used it first. Right? Aw, come on. Really? With the BM? Why even play the other Pokeball and put down the EVEX if you already had that evolution after the Professor's research? Come on. Let's not waste people's time now, you know? We got more games to jump into. Let's not waste people's time. I'm going to get rid of the red card and we're going Mars, because Mars could have secured us to win that game. Despite all odds. Mars could have got us the win. So we're going to update the deck really quick. I'm also tempted to get rid of Silver and just go with Guzma. Mainly because we're seeing a lot of Espeons with giant capes, and Guzma, without us having a red, can technically help us. So we're altering the deck. I know we've only played 1 game. It's hard to try and adjust the deck after a single game, but let's just do it, right? Mars feels better. And Guzma. So the deck list is updated. Let's jump back in. Guzma's laughing at me right now for taking him out of the deck. Very true. I regret taking Guzma out because we could have won that game if we did have it. Maybe my red card gave my opponent an evolution. No, no. At the beginning of the game, we used Silver, and we took a look at his hand, and he had double Sylveon and Espeon in his hand. And that's why, for the longest time, he didn't have any Pokemon going down until he found that Eevee at the last second. So we knew that he had the evolutions in his hand 100%. We're going first, so I kind of want to go Absol. Suicune. I can attack bench Pokemon. Honestly, I might just keep Absol. You know what? I'm not going to do anything. Red card me. I want you to red card me. I'm not putting anything down because there's no way he can do 80 damage to me on Suicune. I'm going to let Absol solo this fight. Right now, he's doing 20 damage. I'm gonna leap over. $20 damage ain't nothing. Now, I have an option. I can Mars him, take him down from 8 to 3, or I can Cyrus and then attack the Suicune and he has no energy. We have a little bit of options right here on what to do. I can only put down one other basic Pokemon, though. I think I need to Cyrus, because if I put down another basic Pokemon in Mars, he has an option to do 60 damage to us, which will kill us. We don't have Zero Arc yet. I'm going to get greedy. We're going to Cyrus. The good old Cyrus play. Darkrai's going down. Leap over. Next turn, all Mars. Yeah, I think I honestly hit the Froakie. Am I making any sense right now? He's doing 60 damage. Giant Cape on Absol to keep swinging seems good. Then I just Mars. All right, Mars. Take him down from 9 cards. That's a lot. I've never seen anyone with 9. Back down to 3. Giant Cape on Absol to keep us alive as well seems good. Because he's doing 60, but now he needs to have another basic Pokemon. Then I'll put energy on Darkrai. And I think I am good to swing in again. Question is, Froakie or the Suicune? I think I want to go Froakie. Because if it doesn't evolve it, and it needs 2 out of the 3 to be a rare candy Greninja, then I can kill it next turn. Ooh, found a Pokeball, which means it's going to be able to actually kill us. And it's got healing as well. Now I wish I put down the other Absol. All right, professors. I can't leaf this turn, unfortunately. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Not put any other Pokemon down just yet, and then swing in. Nightmare Aura can pick up the kill on Suicune if he doesn't have another Aerida. And there's no way he has Rare Candy Greninja and Aerida all in the hand, right? Alright, Professors means no Aerida. But let's hope he doesn't have a Giant Cape. He's giving it to the Greninja. Oh. We don't have a Giant Cape because we've already used it, right? So unfortunately, I think we lost. I could have technically Cyrus'd and killed the Greninja. I think we've lost here. Because no doubt he has Cyrus in hand, right? Absolutely no doubt he has Cyrus. Well. There was no way I was going to be able to do anything. I'm assuming he has that Cyrus, man. Wait! No, he does have Cyrus. He does have Cyrus. He does have Cyrus. There's no reason why you put Mantike down when I have Absol, right? He doesn't have Cyrus. Wait, he does have Cyrus. He doesn't have Cyrus, and he's killing my Zoro to let me get a free swap to Absol so I can do 30 damage to the bench after he put Mantike down. This player cannot be real. What? Why would he let me get that free swap? He just realized what happened. Why would he get me? Why would he put the Mantike down? Why would he give me a free swap by killing me? Why wouldn't he just wait on the front until he gets his Cyrus? We should not have won that game. But we'll take it. So what did we learn? What did we learn? Suicune is a disaster of a Pokemon, man. Suicune is... Oh, it's everywhere, man. Suicune is everywhere. He tried to flex the crown rare? I think so. Alright, we're going second, which makes me want to go Absol with Rocky Helmet. But he's not putting any basic Pokemon down. So I think he has Suicune in the front. And if he has Suicune in the front, maybe I just go Zero Aura and Ram. So let's just go start with Zoru. Yeah, it's Suicune. So Zoru is going to be good here because if I can find that evolution, we can start doing some big damage. He's got the giant cape and he's ending turn. Very simple for him. I really want to find a game where I can use Absol and make use of it, but I guess not yet. Energy's going to go Zoru. With the Rocky, I'm going to keep 4 cards in hand, no other basics, and hope that he red cards us so we can try and find our Pokemon. Let's see. Does he give us what we want? I don't know if they run red card or not in Suicune. Wow, he still couldn't find anything. And he has 9 cards in hand. 8. No, he has all the Pokemon. He's just thinking if I'm dumb enough to not put any other Pokemon down because he's going to easily one-tap me here, right? The Suicune players always wait until they actually have the Pokemon ready because they don't want to get hit with Sabrina. So if I put down Darkrai, all he needs is 2 other Pokemon and I'm dead. But I'm pretty sure he has 3, so I need to put down Darkrai no matter what, is essentially what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to put down Darkrai with that being said. I'm going to go 0 U in the back, energy, and then attack. Just 1. Because I won't be able to build Darkrai quick enough, assuming he does have the 3 basic Pokemon, which I'm assuming he does. And I'd rather have a Zoroark ready to go with an evolution to swing in as a solo damage dealer. Guzma to remove. I guess it doesn't matter. I still need to 2-shot him. All right, so he did have the basic Pokemon. Ay. So he needs to have Rare Candy, Froakie, and another basic. No, Giant Cape keeps us alive for 1 turn. I should have put that on Absol and retreated off of Zoru. I might have to. My Absol's gonna die 100% because all he needs is one more basic Pokemon. And I should have put the Giant Cape on Absol, but hitting the Giratina and being able to Cyrus the next turn would be very good. I'm just sad that I didn't put the Giant Cape on Absol because Absol could have lived. And then we could have attacked another one. 07s for Absol. Actually, Absol would have died no matter what. And I would have lost my Giant Cape because he has Greninja. So, in hindsight, doesn't matter. He was going to kill Absol. So now we have to Cyrus. And then hopefully that lets us stall just long enough that I can build up a Zoro arc. Zor-Ua, is that his name? Zor-Ua? Cyrus. And then once we kill, we take no damage the turn after, which lets us kind of think about what to do. We're still dead. We're still dead, right? Leaf! Ah, well played. Yeah, we're playing nothing but Suicune decks today. It's kind of hard to test out some of these other decks. Because technically every deck you make has to have the thought process in mind of, does it go good against Suicune? Can it kill Suicune, yes or no? It makes me want to just make a lightning deck, to be fair with you. There is a lightning deck. It's double Zapdos, double Pichu, double Zeraora, double Elemental Switch, and double Dawn. Yes, you heard that right. Zapdos. And that's the counter. But I guess you could also just kick out Zapdos and go just Pichu Zeraora. I think that's what we did first. Like Oricorio. But Zapdos is interesting. I kind of just want to concede right now. Because for one, we're going first with Darkrai in the front, and we don't have Leaf in hand. And for two, they're going second with Suicune, and we are just absolutely screwed, right? What would be my rank up deck this season? Anything Suicune. Anything Suicune Greninja is very strong. So probably, honestly, probably the very first Suicune deck I made. I think Sabrina might save us here. Might make him lose a little bit of tempo. The first Suicune deck we made, I think, is going to be the play. Because Suicune and Greninja is so good. He's got Leaf, and I guess he's got the basic Pokemon coming down this turn as well. Honestly, any Suicune deck can be strong, I think. Suicune Primarina with Popplio can be very good. Suicune Giratina. Greninja can be great. I'd argue and say anything Suicune is great. Suicune is just very strong right now. Alright, so they've leafed once. I want them to leaf again. Or at the very least, lose all the energy here, which technically means, hey, now the Giratina will be useless the entire game, and I never have to worry about it if they just retreat here. Nice. All right. They've lost all energy. They're never going to be able to attack. with Giratina. So these 2 Giratinas in the back are worthless. Absolutely worthless. As long as we can kill the Suicune in the front, we win the game. They'll never be able to build up these back. And we have another Cyrus in the deck to finish off that Suicune whenever we need to. So as long as we can make sure they don't find that, whatchamacallit Pokemon. I'm not going to put Zeru down yet because I can't even start building it. And I don't want him to hit me again for higher damage. So I'm just going to swing in here with Dark Prism 80. And then next turn, I'll swing in with, or I'll put Zoru down and then go Zoro Arc. These names are hard to pronounce. I apologize. They got the Froakie. They're going to hit me for a whopping 60. I go down to 40, which means I'm still alive unless they put Water Energy on Greninja here. They've got to put Water Energy on Greninja, and I got to hope that I can find a Mars. I've never wanted to Mars a Suicune player more than I want to right now. Please give me Mars. 1 in 10, 10%. I'm begging. Oh, I have all the power! All of your 9 cards gone. Perished. Zoru going down. Dark Prism dropping. Now let's see if he found the rare candy Greninja when he only has 3 cards in hand. Let's see, because the long pop... Oh, he's going in with confidence. There's no way he found it, right? I dropped him from 9 to 3. There's no way. There's no way! There's no way! How do they always have Greninja, man? Cyrus top deck? Oh, no Cyrus top deck. All right, so if I evolve, I'm going to 80 HP, which means that Greninja does kill me, unfortunately. I have to put down Absol here and switch to Absol and attack the back Pokemon and try to wait until I find a Cyrus. Right? That's the only way, that's the only thing I can do. Because if I Zoro Arc, he's doing 80 and I have 80, so I have to swap here, sadly. Wait, Absol has 80! I'm stupid. I literally said I can't Zoro Arc because he has 80, but Absol also has 80! Ay, ay, ay. We needed to top deck the Cyrus. We top decked the Mars, which was great, but we needed the Cyrus as well. Dude, Suicune is just too strong, man. Yeah, there was nothing we could have done. Like I said, we both had 80 HP. I was dead regardless. I needed him to not top deck a rare candy after we used Mars. You know? And he top decked both rare candy and Greninja. I mean, what can you do, man? When the game wants you to lose, you can't really argue too much. Do we try out a different deck? Man, I really just want to play Suicune the whole season. Would I add some type of healing to the deck? What should I get rid of for healing? The Rocky Helms, maybe? When a Pokemon dies, it goes to your hand instead of the discard pile. Oh, for the rescue scarf. Play a deck that counters Suicune. Yeah, I guess one Rocky. So what should we go with? Potion or Poke Center Lady? I don't want to have too many supporters in the deck to the point where I can't Professors and heal. Or I can't Guzma and heal. Or Mars and heal. Dragonite EX is calling. Honestly, Suicune is calling, dude. I just want to play Suicune 24/7 so I can rank up already. Considering Suicune decks don't do status normally, Potion would be probably good, yeah. Alright, we're going second here. We got Zoru in the front. Oh, thankfully we have energy advantage. Alright, against a Psychic deck. So this is going to be a Sylveon. So ranked mode is basically 70% Suicune, 25% Sylveon, Espeon, and then a 5% sprinkle of some randomness thrown in. So when you're making a deck, you want to try to make a deck that can hopefully go up against Espeon, Sylveon, and most importantly, Suicune, Greninja. We could technically run just a Lightning deck if we want to, or we could just do the mirror match and do Suicune versus Suicune. I guess the option is up to you, right? We got Zero Arc in the hand, which is great. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna Rocky Helm as well. And I'm gonna just chill for the time being, attack. I'm doing this to thin my hand because I really don't want him to actually red card. Does he find a friend or does he evolve? What's the play? Mars. He still wanted to Mars, but it's a good thing we didn't research because it would have hurt us a lot more. We're looking for one Zoro arc still. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. We finally get a chance to actually attack with this thing. Absol's going down as well. Darkrai's going down. We finally get a chance to attack. 70 damage. We see the ability in action. Elusive Trickery. We are immune to all damage, all effects, everything. But it doesn't matter, right? The most you could do is what? 30 damage on an EVEX bite. And if he tries to find a friend here in the front, I get another kill, which makes me immune and unkillable. So he'd have to evolve, but him evolving into a Psychic Pokemon means I get to get that elemental advantage, aka Dark attack. So I do 90 damage to him, which means I can just two-shot whoever he puts down. And if it's an EX, we have a Cyrus to bring it back. This guy's cooked, man. This guy's absolutely cooked. So he's opting to just evolve the back. Funny enough. And then end turn. Which means that's more fuel for my Zoro arc. Energy on Darkrai. And then we get to Night Daze yet again. And now we are invulnerable. Invincible, technically speaking. So Espeon can't even get the first hit. Espeon cannot get the first hit on us. We get to do damage first, which is going to be a 90 damage. 290 hits is 180. Even with his 30 healing, he goes up to 170. He'd have to EV bag to stay alive. But then again, if he EV bags to stay alive, he's not able to EV bag to kill us at 100 HP. Alright, so he's going to opt to try and just do this with Absol. We really don't need Absol anyways. Zoroark is coming in. One way or another, Zoroark was not going to take any damage. Darkrai. Just in case he tries to do that again, if he has another one, I'm going to Absol twice. Night Days. I'm not going to Professors. Hold on to it. 90 damage. How much healing can he get? None, apparently. That's it. Double EV bag is 40. Plus the 30 for his passive. That's 70. Puts him at 100. I have Darkrai in the back. Yeah, it was done deal, man. Zoroark is insane against EV, apparently. Broken Suicune in Melodic deck. Hate that OP healing loop. They always get both the passive and Melodic going as a healer. And they have Mars to top it all off. Oh, man. Look, Suicune is just very strong. We're trying out just random decks here, but Suicune is extremely strong. I really just want to play the Zapdos, Pichu, Zeraora, Elemental Switch Dawn deck, because then we could power up Zapdos so quick, flip multiple times, and hopefully kill Suicune as soon as possible. Sounds good, sounds fun. I don't know. You just won against a Suicune Giratina, and after you realize your Poliwrath one-shots to Suicune? You think Poliwrath is the answer, maybe? How's it going, Timon? How's it going, Harsh? Alright, we're going second. Ooh. This is bad. Right? This is bad? Because next turn they get to hit me for 50? I guess it's not bad, right? Like, think of it like this. Think of it like this. They hit me, but if they don't have a Giovanni, I have Rocky Helmet. And as long as they just put extra energy on Zeraora, I kind of feel obligated to put down one more Pokemon just so he doesn't red card me so I can actually evolve into Zeraora, but I'm hoping he doesn't Sabrina as well. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to ram. Let's pray no Sabrina because I feel like he'd red card me more than Sabrina. Come on, no Sabrina. Just put energy in attack and let me finish you off with Zoroark. I'm begging you, please. I need this 70 HP kill. I should have put it. Oh, Giant Cape doesn't matter, but if he has Sabrina, it does matter. No Sabrina, no Sabrina, no Sabrina, no Sabrina, no Sabrina. Oh, come on. Come on. Sabrina, 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 Sabrina. You hate to see it, truthfully. You do, you do. No matter what, I still think I'm gonna Guzma. And then attack the Arceus. At least I get damage on the Arceus for future use. Then I'm just gonna leap and attack. I could have just kept Zoru in the front, but I feel like he does run Giovanni. They run Giovanni in the Arceus deck. I've seen it before. Ooh, that would have been a good kill for Absol. All right, now we can start eating good with Zoroark or Zoroark. Zoroark's going down. 70 damage. And we take no damage back. I'm going to hold off on putting Darkrai down right now because if he has another Sabrina somehow, which I highly doubt, I don't want to be stuck on Darkrai if I'm making any sense. But I think I'm safe to just put Darkrai down. Crackly Toss to build up energy. He didn't even put his bench energy down. Truthfully, it doesn't matter, right? Oh my, I can Cyrus. I'm doing 90 damage on a Cyrus. That seems very good, but I think I'm going to hold on to Cyrus for now. And the reason why I want to hold on to Cyrus is because I have Darkrai that's being built, Giant Cape, And Zoro Arc that's attacking the Pichu means I'm taking no damage back. Again. Which means Arceus has to do no damage to my Zoro Arc, but I get to attack it first. So we're not going to Cyrus because of that, and he already used a Sabrina, and I don't think they run double Sabrina, so we're just going to chill for the time being. Can't use Repel because I'm not a basic Pokemon. So we get to chill here, take no damage. Yeah, nothing. Sorry, Arceus. And then I get to do this. Darkrai. Hit him for the 70. Keep the Cyrus in the hand. And if he runs, I can bring him back. And if he goes Zero Aura in the back, then I can just Darkrai and kill him for 100. Oh, if he goes Oricorio with a giant cape, I can't one-shot. But I still have Cyrus. He'd have to Mars me this turn. Yeah, we're good. Dang, dude, this deck is kind of fearsome. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Not bad. Not bad at all. Good cleanup. Pikachu EX donks are going up because of Suicune. Zoro Arc doing work. Did my opponent forget to put an energy on Arceus before the attack? Yeah, pretty much. But I guess he didn't really care because he was going to get that third energy regardless. Yeah, no, even if he healed, there'd be no way he can out-heal, right? The damage we were doing. Ah, never Absol in the front. Alright, we're going first. We got Zoru in the front here. Against Pichu and Oricorio. Sabrina is the best play here. Because it puts him on the bird. Oh yeah, that's the absolute best play. I kind of also want to just giant cape the Zoro Arc. Thin my hand and allow me to keep my Pokemon and then end turn. I could put down another Zoro Arc because I have a leaf, so I can leaf off if he tries to actually Sabrina. So far, so good. Good start. Sabrina to slow his tempo down. He do have... Oh, he has Zero Aura. Uh-oh. So if he has Elemental Switch, he can attack with Oricorio next turn, but I kind of hope he does do that. I'm not going to evolve. I'm just going to put this down and go. Thin my hand so he doesn't red card. I really hope he has Dawn or Elemental Switch here. Dawn or Elemental Switch. Because then we can just swing in with the Zoro Arc. Oh wait, never mind. He had second energy advantage. Of course he doesn't need to do that. Oops. I completely forgot. That's awkward. I mean, either way, him attacking for 50, I'll still be at 70 HP, which is still at a one-shot range for the Zero Aura in the back. Plus, once we kill Oricorio, we'll be invincible and not take any damage, so I get first hit on the Zero Aura. If he goes Pichu, I kill it, and then I still get first hit on the Zero Aura. Just killing all these Pokemon allows me to just be invincible and not take any damage, which is good. We just have to have him end his turn and attack here, so I can start the snowball effect. And there it goes. I was holding my breath and waiting. He finally decided to attack. I'm going to go ahead, Pokeball. Again, it helps thin our deck and hand. Let's go this. Absol, I guess. Why not? And then we Night Days, hit him for 70. So Oricorio's gone, we take no damage. The best thing that they can do is go Zero Aura and then Sabrina. But then I still have a Leaf that I can swap off anyone if I need to. And if he goes Pichu to build up someone else, again, I can just kill Pichu and take no damage. So no matter what, I get first hit on whoever he wants to put in on as the final Pokemon. And with Absol able to hit the bench, like say for example, he puts in Zero Aura. After Pichu, I attack it. It goes down to 20. He retreats. Absol can still kill Zero Aura. So he wants to try and swing in here. I guess I just attack Zero Aura. I'm gonna Professor his research. I don't think I need to Leaf or do anything. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack with Zero Aura. I think that's the best possible play, right? He attacks me, I attack him, I'm invincible again, and then we can just one-shot the Pichu with Absol. I think he was thinking I was gonna retreat off Zero Aura and go Absol to kill the Pichu for a +2. Which would have been a good play. Giovanni, 60. Second energy goes here. Let's go ahead and Mars him down from 4 cards to 3. And Night Days. Which means we're invincible yet again. And remember, we went first on this game. We went first, not second energy advantage. This deck does excel when you are going second. For Darkrai, Zoro Arc being able to attack for 20 on Zeraru and then evolve and attack for 70. That's good. But we went first. The main reason why we kept this momentum, I think, is because of the Sabrina we put in the deck, and we were able to Sabrina them off, make them lose their own tempo. Oh, funny. Absol, come on, attack me. Hit me! Because your Pichu's dead if you don't swap. Do it! Hit me! It's either you swap to Pichu, put him in the front, and then I can swap to my Zero Arc and kill him, or you attack and I just attack the back. No matter what, you're dead. We got options for both, the front and the back, right? Dang, we are on a roll right now, dude. Yeah, this deck excels going second, Jose. But we went first, see? We went first this game. It's because we used Sabrina to make them slow down their tempo. That helped us out drastically. So you can still win games when you're going first. Not bad, not bad. Can we get one more win? Would a Silvally work with any of the new meta cards? We did Altaria. Silvally Altaria is decent. Not the greatest, but decent. Alright, so we're going first. I really wish they put bench Pokemon, but alas, that's not going to happen. I kind of want to go Absol, just because Absol can tank any damage in the front anyways. It's going to be a Froakie. Oh, okay. I was going to say it's going to be a Suicune. I am very tempted to not put anything down just yet. Especially because we don't have any energy coming our way. I know, questionable, right? Because once that Suicune goes down, I'm scared. What are the odds they throw down Mantike? Maybe he doesn't want to... Oh. He doesn't want to throw anything down just yet because of the Absol in the front. Nice. which means Darkrai's dropping. And we officially got damage marked on him, which means we can Cyrus him in the future. Beautiful. And I'll throw down Zoru, which fuels their Suicune, right? It does. Oh, it's a Giratina. Wait a minute. Broken Space. Part of me wants to put energy on Absol and then attack the Giratina in the back so I can Cyrus it. But I feel like he has Rare Candy, Greninja, and he'll just kill my Absol in the front for 80 damage. So I feel like I need to go Darkrai here. One more time at least, right? Like one more time at least. Especially because if he doesn't evolve the front, then I can just get a free kill with Darkrai regardless for the 20. That seems good fun. The question is, do I want to go another Absol just in case he tries to Sabrina? I guess I could. You realistically only need one Zoro arc regardless. And then we'll end turn here. Stop and think. So if he does have a rare candy, he most likely uses it on the back and not the front because he knows Darkrai will clean up the front. And if he attacks, he's not going to be using Broken Space Bellow, so he won't be able to build up energy, which means that Darkrai or that Giratina in the back is going to be worthless. So he is going to have to opt to do that. I think we're good. I wish I had Leaf. I so wish I had Leaf. Darkrai to get a free kill on a Froakie. Dang. What should I do here? Because if I do that, yes, I'm preventing him from using rare candies, but I could just Absol and attack this anyways. Put it down to 120. I think I'm going to do that. I think I see the win, and it's going to be attacking the Giratina in the back. Because if he doesn't Erida here to heal, I can Cyrus and kill the Giratina. Wow. That's crazy work right there. Okay, so Cyrus, Darkrai. Don't think, just do, right? There's still a very big chance he can win. Because we don't have that last kill on the Froakie. I'm just hoping that he doesn't evolve both of them and I can still Absol to kill it. But I didn't want to pass up this opportunity to kill Giratina, especially after it ramped up so much. But we do have another big threat to deal with, which is the Suicune. Whew, I'm scared. All he needs is a red. Or a rare candy. There's no way he didn't find a rare candy. Dang. We did find our Cyrus. I think we lose. Maybe I played it wrong. Or maybe just Suicune Froakie is too strong that it didn't matter. So if he has a rare candy, he kills. And then Suicune cleans up any Pokemon. I could maybe put this Rocky on Zoroark. I gotta put on Absol. That doesn't do us anything. We don't have another Darkrai, do we? Dang. Found his rare candy. Well played, sir. Did we play that wrong? What do you think? Should we have killed one of the Froakies and then let the Giratina try to swing in? It's hard to tell. Passing up an opportunity to kill Giratina once it's already fully ramped up, and all it takes is one Greninja and a Giratina to kill us, is a risky thing to keep Giratina alive, right? It's hard to justify keeping that thing alive. I know hindsight's a thing, right? Hindsight, yeah, we keep Giratina alive. We just kill the Froakie in the front. Interesting. No, yeah, I think we did make the wrong play. I'm playing it back in my head. I think we already had damage on Giratina. I had 1 energy on Absol. I had 3 energy on Darkrai, or at least 2 energy on Darkrai. I would 1 energy on the Froakie in the front, kill it, and then whoever they put in, I just Cyrus the Giratina, hit it. It would go down to 20 HP. It wouldn't be able to attack us back anyways, and even if it did... Oh, wait, no, even if it did, I wouldn't have anything to counter it. That was my fear. Because I wouldn't have any other energy on any of my other Pokemon, and Absol can't attack the frontline Pokemon. That's what I was afraid of. They'd go up +2, and then they could just one-shot one of my other Pokemon. Yeah. But I think that still would have been better. How's it going, Lelin? All right, we're going second here against the infamous Darkrai Giratina. The beautiful thing is we can Absol attack the back Giratina. Yeah, Rocky Helmet doesn't matter. That's the beautiful thing. We can just attack. Oh, come on. Don't take my Cyrus. That's not fun. Take the Guzma. I know you want to get baited by the Guzma. There it is. Nice. Good one. I don't think they know that Cyrus is the bigger threat to him. Because little old Darkrai won't be doing much. Alright, let's put Darkrai down. I don't know who to put Giant Cape on, to be honest with you. Yeah, who do I put Giant Cape on? Darkrai? And not Absol? Because Absol will die anyways once he gets hit. It just means that Absol can survive more giant or more Nightmare Auras, I guess. Broken Space Bellow. I guess he's already committed, so he has to keep going. Alright, so using Cyrus doesn't change anything, I guess, right? think I want to keep this damage on this Darkrai in the front. Giant Cape has to go Darkrai in the back. We'll do that. That seems like the best play, I think. Because the Giratina will still be in one-shot range at 120 HP here, and we're still going to be doing 20 damage every turn with Darkrai in my back. The one thing we need here is a yeah, Giant Cape is still fine. The one thing we need is another Pokemon ASAP. Any Pokeball or a basic Pokemon this turn. Well, not a basic. We have to hope he doesn't have Sabrina as his 2 cards in hand. Sabrina is his best play. Because he'll be able to kill Darkrai and then easily kill the Absol after. Potion doesn't save him, thankfully. If he attacks, he's still taking 40 because Absol has Rocky. His 1 card in hand has to be a Sabrina, or he has to just accept this loss right here. Okay. No Sabrina. We're good. I think I just swap and attack, right? Take him down to 20 HP, and if he attacks back, he'll die. His 1 card in hand has to be a red, and then Darkrai dies. If not, we're good. Other than that, Absol, swap, Darkrai, attack. He's at 20. If he attacks with Giratina, he loses. Giratina, I live with Darkrai, and then I'm able to clean up the other Darkrai. If I stay on Absol here, then Absol will die to a Nightmare Aura, and then he'll get a free hit on Giratina anyways. Alright, let's pray his 1 card in hand is not a red. Uh-oh. I think we've lost. Yeah, that's a loss. So how could we have piloted this game better, I wonder? Maybe Absol and hit the other Giratina, Cyrus, and pray no leaf instead. It's either no leaf or no red. Yeah, now we lose this. Nothing we could do here. Or we get Guzma a little bit earlier. There's a lot we could have done, but I think maybe attacking the other Giratina And then Cyrus the other Giratina. Pray he doesn't have a leaf. And hopefully get free shots in with Absol. Yeah, it's always hard to try and think about hindsight after the fact, because it's easy to know what you can do after everything's all said and done, which I usually don't like to do. Hit the Tina twice to put 60 on Tina, but no, he'd still live at 10 then, right? Because I'm just doing 10 extra damage. Compared to the Nightmare Aura, which was the 20, it would just be 30 damage versus 20. The Giratina would still live at 10, which was the problem. The Giant Cape was the random thing. Please stream more. Stream at night. Usually I'm busy at night. All right, we're going first here. We do have a leaf, so if we can find a leaf, that's good. If not, our Zoru in the front probably has to be chalked up as a lost cause. Let's end turn. Let's wait. Going up against the Suicune, we might want to hold on to some of the cards. Zero damage. I mean, I guess I have to just hope for the best. If I put down the other Pokemon, he definitely would have killed us. Let's just hope for the best here. Alright, that's 20 damage he gets to do, which we get to heal. That's bad. Because now he just needs 2 other basics and we're dead. What are the odds he finds another basic though, right? And what are the odds that I could find something? I'm gonna Mars him. Take him from 4 to 3. Alright, so he's doing 40 damage now. If he Pokeballs again, we're dead, right? Alright, nice. Suicune is rough. You're not able to put down bench Pokemon, and then you don't get any bench Pokemon. I think we could have won that if we had gotten a top pull on Zoro arc. Because then we could have hit for 70, and then hit him again for 70, become invincible, hit the next Pokemon for 70, and then we just steamroll after. All right, we're going first. I don't think we've actually gone second at all. I might be wrong, but I don't remember if we've actually gone second at all. All right, so they have Riolu and Phanpy. They want to start with Phanpy, obviously. So I'm just going to Sabrina. Makes him lose some tempo. Feels great for me. Rocky home, and let's end turn. especially if they had Donphan in hand ready to go. But I guess they can't do anything on Donphan yet because of the flail. Alright, they just want to swap. At least we made him lose energy. Sure, why not? $20 damage here, but he's definitely going to be able to do 50 damage once he evolves here. And Donphan is a tanky guy. Oh, my bad. 70 damage. So you can two-shot me, technically. Thankfully, we have a potion, so we can prevent us getting two-shot. And I think we'll beat him to the race. In terms of being able to kill him after the fact. So potion. Part of me wants to put Absol down just in case he has a red. Let's be honest, if he has red and kills me, my Absol's going down next turn regardless anyways, because it'll be doing 110 damage, so it doesn't matter if I put it down, because if he reds, Absol is just going to be dead the next turn. It's delaying the inevitable death. Poke Center lady keeps him alive. Professor's research doesn't get us anything. Sad truth is Absol does need to go down here, but then I lose all energy on Darkrai because I can't Professors and Leaf on the same turn. So I think we're cooked. I think we're cooked. I'm gonna hit the Lucario in the middle, because at the bare minimum I can bring it in with the Cyrus to make me stall just a teeny bit. Stalling doesn't really do anything. We're still cooked. We're still dead. And if he catches on to what we're doing, he could obviously put energy on Lucario. So the only way we win is if we top deck a Zoru right now. We need the basic Zoru. And then we can win the game, I think. We need a basic. Basic. Ah. The reason why I say that is because if we top decked Zoru, we could put energy on Zoru, the baby one. The basic. Right now, this turn. Right? And then the next turn after, I can Zoro Arc and attack for 70. We'll be invincible here after we kill the Lucario. So this could have been the basic Pokemon, 1 energy. I switch from Absol, evolve, attack. I'm invincible. And then we just have to top deck another Cyrus. Get the Donphan, kill it, win. Ah, here comes the baby one. Oh man. If we had gotten the baby one turn after, like I just said, I could have literally energy here, evolved it, attack, kill the Lucario at 70. I'm invincible, and then I can try and find a Cyrus. At least it's a fighting chance of living and winning. Versus now we just have 0 chance of actually staying alive. Well played, I guess, on their part. We got unlucky. All right, let's try and get one more quick game in. I'm looking at the time, and we're running low on time at the moment. Ish. We've got probably another 30 to 40 minutes, but I want to get that Dragonite EX deck in action. We're going first. Let's just Absol. Yeah, this sucks. Going second against a Tapu Koko. I guess we'll just put Darkrai and Zoru down. End turn. I can't remember how many times we've gone first, but I still believe we can come out on top on this game at least. Repel. Honestly, just hit the Darkrai. Just hit the Darkrai, right? Alright, so we gotta find out if he has a Giovanni or not, or if I can find my Leaf Cape, or Giant Cape. Come on! No Giovanni. No Giovanni. No Giovanni. Potion can still get it killed. Darkrai. Ah, Poke Center lady, of course. Maybe we find another Zero Aura. Zorua. Another Poke Center lady. Show us the other deck already. I gotta get another good game in. We've had probably 5 games in a row where we've gone first. I'm a little frustrated that we haven't gone second because I really like going second. And I think it's a bit unfair if we're going first 5 or 6 games in a row. It doesn't feel like I'm actually getting a chance to play the deck. So I want to get another game in, and I'm praying we go second here. I don't even care if we win or lose, I just want to go second. Alright, we're going first here. I guess it's okay that we have Absol in the front, 1 energy to leap over. And we have Giratina. Maybe I start hitting the Froakie though, once it's my turn, so we can try and get it killed. Ooh, a Sabrina also is good here too, to slow it down from having that legendary pulse. And hitting the Greninja or Giratina is still okay. We just have to decide. Suicune or Giratina, we'll find out in a moment. I think he just retreats here, right? In that case, I'm gonna Mars and hit the Froakie. All right. I gave him the worst possible chance of having a rare candy, which means we should go up +1 on the next turn. Literally the worst possible chance for him to actually have a rare candy. Dang, he's putting energy on Suicune, or on Froakie to keep it alive. That's smart, I'm not gonna lie. That is very smart. He's desperate because this is his only one. I'm gonna Professors here, and I think we get the Darkrai down. Just so we can start building up energy on it and doing damage to the front Pokemon whenever we need to. And or trade off of the Giratina once the Giratina swings in and kills us. I'm still going in for that Froakie. I want the Greninja dead. He's searching. Does he find it? Come on, don't find it. He can't Airida again. No? Anything? Nice! Nice, 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 nice. Nothing. Alright, now that means we do the same thing, right? I'm gonna Absol just to protect us from anything else. Wait, why did I Absol? I might have trolled by putting down the other Absol. I'm forgetting he's playing Greninja Cyrus. Just because we kill one doesn't mean the other one can't evolve. And he can still Greninja Cyrus and bring in our Darkrai in the front. But I guess if he does do Greninja Cyrus, he's not using Airida. And if he's not using Airida, he's not healing with Suicune, which means I can still attack it and kill it at 100 HP and get our final +2. So he's got to decide between using Airida here, the second one, or using Greninja, hitting my Darkrai and bringing it in with Cyrus. So moment of truth. Let's see what he does. Cyrus or Airida? What's the play? Because if he Cyruses, we win. If he uses Airida... Okay. Swapping is also a win, because I can just Cyrus... 100 damage, Darkrai, we got it. This Suicune deck, Greninja Giratina, is such a menacing deck, man. It is terrifying to go up against. Absolutely terrifying to go up against. But if you're going first with the deck, I guess Absol in the front with a Rocky Helmet and attack in the back line is just the best way you can possibly deal with that. Other than that, man, Suicune is still a strong deck to fight. All right, we're gonna move on to the next deck really quick. So this is the Zoro Arc deck. It's okay, mainly because you want to go second, ideally. Going second is the best use case scenario. You can have some good fun with the Zoru. I don't know how to pronounce that name, someone please help me. Being able to evolve into Zoroark and that ability, if your opponent is knocked out by damage from this Pokemon's attack during your next turn, prevent all damage. You can start a chain reaction against, especially against other Pokemon like lightning decks like Zeraora or Oricorio. You can knock them out in one hit because Darkrai can do 20 damage to the Zeraora, take it from 90 to 20 or 70, and then 70 damage on Zeraark, finish it off. Very good and very good fun if people are running that Zeraora, Oricorio, and Arceus deck. A good counter against those. It can also be a good counter against like Sylveon deck, Eevee. You can one-shot the Eevees if it don't evolve, and you have that energy or elemental type weakness advantage because you're dark and they're psychic. The biggest counter is going to be Suicune, obviously. Suicune is just running rampant right now. But we are running a double Zeraora, double Zoroark, double Absol. If you do go first, you can start with Absol in the front. 1 energy, attack any Pokemon you want for 30 damage on their back line. I like to put a Rocky Helmet on Absol, so if they do end up attacking it, then they take extra damage. And anyone you hit on the back line, you can bring forth to the front, utilizing Cyrus here, and then letting Zoroark finish off so you can actually activate that ability on him. We do have our heavy hitter Darkrai lingering in the back if we ever want to keep building extra energy and it does extra damage. A potion so we can try and stay alive a little bit longer. Giant Cape if I want to give it to Absol instead of Rocky Helmet to keep him alive. Or Zoroark if I'm not able to one-shot a Pokemon and I have to two-shot instead. Maybe I can stay alive and then still get that invincibility, and any other Pokemon they throw in after will get another 70 damage on top of that. Professor's Research, Sabrina to make them lose their tempo. A Leaf if worst case scenario you go first and you start with Darkrai. That's the absolute worst thing that can happen. A Leaf is just in case. Mars for Hand Disruption and a Guzma. Again, not the best deck. Very fun to play when you get that snowball effect going with Zoroark. You feel invincible. They can't kill you. They can't touch you. You're unkillable. And if you're going second, you're going to have a good time. Most of our games, though, I think we did go first, but we did get a couple of good wins against a couple of other good, strong decks out there. I got it right. Zorua, something. All right, I don't have much time, so let's hop into this deck here, yeah? Someone is asking, do we have another deck that utilizes Memory Light? We're about to hop in and use another deck that has Memory Light right here. So this is going to be the last deck that we're going to be playing on the day. This is the last deck we're going to be playing on the day. The Miltank deck. I'm gonna get rid of the Miltank deck. It's kind of like a meme deck, to be honest. All right, I'm gonna need help tempo to build this because we got to work fast. All right, we got to work fast. I'm running out of time here. We're gonna run Memory Light, Rare Candy, Professors, Sabrina, Cyrus. I don't think I need Sabrina. I don't think I need Cyrus. Mars, maybe. This is going to be a Dragonite EX deck. And we're going to have one base Dragonite. We're going to be running the Dratini. Maybe the 1 energy Dratini. Pichu, I think. Double Pichu. Dragonair for the Memory Light. Either I can heal 30... or I can do damage with Tail Smack 80. I think we go with the 80, right? Tail Smack? I don't actually know. I could also do the healing if I want to heal. Because if I can't attack... Oh no, this Pokemon can't attack, so I wouldn't even be able to use an attack. I'd have to heal, which technically isn't an attack, I don't think. And I would be able to shed skin. I think I'd be able to actually pull that off. So what are we missing? We have double Pichu, double Dratini, 1 Dragonair, double Dragonite EX, and a Dragonite non-EX just in case we're going up against Oricorio. That'll be our way that we can actually kill it. Unless I should go Dragonair non-EX or non-Shedskin, because I can just use that against an Oricorio versus needing to build the other Dragonite. I need Fossils and Leaf to be able to swap Fossils and Leaf. Wait, we need Lyra, don't we? We need Lyra. So I can actually swap off. Wait, then what's the point of Memory Light in this deck? This feels like just the Dragonite deck we played with Lyra. Yeah, we've already made a Dragonite deck that looks exactly like this. Minus the Memory Light. And I think we had like Elemental Switch or something instead. I need Zero Aura to get energy and Elemental Switch. Yeah, that's usually what we do. We get rid of the Memory Light here, and we run Elemental Switch. I think it's like 1 Elemental Switch, 1 Zero Aura or something. Yeah, Memory Light doesn't really need to happen here. Because you're going to Giga Impact for 180, and then you Lyra, so you can Giga Impact again for 180. Yeah. This deck doesn't really make sense for a Memory Light. Plus, we've already tried Memory Light. Or we've already played this deck. It's so you can kill with 80 damage instead of having to Lyra on weak Pokemon. I mean, I can try it. The not having to use Lyra on weak Pokemon does kind of make sense. I'll try it. I'll try it. Dragonite's Memory. All right. We got the deck list. Let's just hop in. Dragonlight? That sounds good. Dragonlight. Deck list is updated. Yeah, I guess Memory Light allows you to Tail Whip. If no, Lyra. And that's like the pro. We do not have... Okay, so I'm noticing something. We have 4 basic Pokemon in here. But we don't have any way that we can actually retreat off for free if we wanted to. Sadly enough. Now, I guess if you want to say we could just put 1 energy, go Pichu, and then swap, that's still good. But if we go first, we're not looking good. And we have no healing, so him putting damage on us right here means that he can just kill us. It's another Dratini. I'm gonna have to build the back. I'm just gonna end turn. I'm gonna build the back, mainly because I still have rare candy. Here comes Rampardos. Come on, Pichu. It's a Dragonite non-EX. I'd have to go Dragonite EX because I can't generate energy quick enough for the non-EX. Alright. And now we have to hope he doesn't find another rare candy for Gible and we can technically kill this guy because he does 130, we go down to 50, and then I just attack him with Giga Impact and we can clean up another one after the fact. The odds of him finding another rare candy has to be very, very, very slim because he already used one and he only has 2 cards in hand. So let's go ahead. Let's do this. No reason for Pichu now. We don't have any other Pokemon. There might be a reason, honestly, to throw in a Lily in the deck. Maybe get rid of Guzma and throw Lily in, I think, realistically. And maybe just one Memory Light. I don't know. We'll see. We can't attack this turn. If we top deck Lyra, then we can go Pichu. Ah, he found the granted dose. Well played, man. By well played, I mean, what the heck, dude? How do you have Rampardos turn 1 on curve? So yeah, I've noticed if we're going first and we don't have any Pichus, this deck is not the greatest. But for the sake of just continuously trying this, I'll take out Guzma. We'll throw Lily in. And maybe that's it. 1 Lily, 1 Mars. I don't know if we need double Memory Light. I feel like double Lily is still better, but let's keep it going. You were thinking maybe use Mars there because he was cooking something. Yeah, maybe. But I didn't want to like Mars him into a Professor's. He just got lucky with the Professors. We're going second. And I think Pichu always wants to be in the front no matter what. So we'll just start with Pichu. Hey, they're starting with Pichu as well. We got a little bit of a mirror match happening. And I guess depending on what we find, which Dragonite will determine if we want to go EX Dragonite or non-EX. Non-EX is good because it also has a lot of HP. And it can deal with the Oricorios. So I think us going second and starting with Pichu technically means we're able to go... Oh my. How do we get a mirror match? I've never seen anyone play this deck. A Dragonite deck all day. All day today, ever since the expansion came out. And apparently we are going up against a mirror match. Not exactly a one-to-one mirror match, so to say, because they have Ho-Oh. But nonetheless, it's still a crazy thing to see, right? So let's crackly toss the Dragonite down here. All right, we got a decent start here. We have Dragonair ready to go. Hit anyone for 80. I mean, maybe I just swing in with Dragonair next turn, or I just keep building up. What's the play? Dragonair attack or build? What is the true play? Voice crack. I could kill Pichu. He swings in. I think I just have to keep building. And wait until Ho-Oh attacks first. Because then I can surprise him. Maybe that's the actual play, right? So we're going to build. Part of me feels like I should have probably put... the Pichu down. Because I sense a Sabrina is coming. No Sabrina. I also should have put extra energy on the Dragonair in the front to go to 3 energy. Because there is a slim chance that we top deck, say, a Dragonite non-EX. Wow. All right. So Dratini's all set up with the rare candy play. Now we have best of both worlds. I can either evolve this and do 3 energy attack, or I can... Please don't be the Dragonite base. Ah, it's the Dragonite base. We have a chance still. All right, we still have a chance. I definitely feel like the Ho-Oh in this deck is a lot better than what we have. I mean, we're 0-2 at the moment. Not the greatest start. I still don't think Memory Light is super strong in this deck, considering you have so many options. Like, you could just swap to a different Pokemon to attack, you know? You don't really need the 80 damage. Memory Light could be technically something else, like Ho-Oh, more Pokemon. I'll do one more game and see. Just for the sake of it being a viewer-requested deck to try out. And then I'll probably mark this off my list and we'll try something else. All right, we're going first. We got Pichu. Against a Charmander. I mean, Memory Light is supposed to be for Dragonite, right? I'm afraid if I Professors, he'll red card me. So I'm gonna Professors anyways. I know, logic. Now we end turn. I think there is a Dragonair that does 60 damage, by the way, for 2 energy. There is. There's a Dragonair that does 60 damage for 2 energy, so I theoretically could have put that in my deck instead of the 80 damage Dragonair, because I could one-shot basic Pokemon if I go first with Pichu, and it could be really good. Good start against Charmander, Eevee, other level 60 or HP Pokemon out there. It's just that the Dragonair, this one is good against, say, an Oricorio, right? That's where it excels. But I theoretically could have just had the other Dragonair. Alright. I mean, we got our lightning energy. That's all we needed. Oh, this is good. Got my Pichu back. So I'm going to lose my lightning energy. Go here to give me the lightning energy back. Doesn't change anything, but at least it puts my Dratini out of the danger zone. However, it does mean they can get another kill here if they attack with Charmander. Please top deck Dragonite EX. Show Charizard who the better dragon is. Come on. Brother. Brother. I'm gonna crackly toss and put energy on this Dratini, mainly because if I top deck the non-EX Dragonite, I need 4 energy to attack, so we might as well keep it like this. %30 chance we find a Dragonite. I have 3 in the deck. Sabrina, I'll give him the other Dratini. No dice. No dice. I have 3 Dragonites, yet I never draw any. Listen, I just don't think the deck is good. You know? We could have Ho-Oh or other Pokemon in. We've already made a Dragonite EX deck. That's literally similar to this minus the Memory Light. I don't think we need another Dragonite EX. The decks, you know... it is what it is. It's not you, alright? It's not you. I'm using all my bad luck on Dragonite to win 50-50. Yeah, we never even got a Memory Light random card guy. That is true. Alright, anywho, I hate to end on a loss, unfortunately. But we could not get anything going with that Dragonite. We do have a couple of other decks written down. Suicune and Primarina is something that I am looking forward to because it has Suicune in the deck. Anything Suicune I'm looking forward to. We have another deck, Zapdos, Pichu, Zeraora, Elemental Switch, and Dawn. That sounds good, simple, fun. A lot of ways to get energy, and you only need 3 energy on Zapdos, and Zapdos gets to flip RNG Gotcha and hopefully try to just kill anything. I might want to throw in Giant Capes in that to keep my Zapdos alive. I'm going to put it down. Plus X2 Giant Cape. That sounds like a fun deck, right? Double Zeraora, double Zapdos, double Pichu, double Elemental Switch, double Dawn, double Pichu, whatever, you name it. That sounds like a lot of fun. How about Suicune instead of non-EX? I could just run Suicune only deck. But we'll have to figure it out next time. We'll try some games. I need to find a deck, a Suicune deck that I like that I'm just going to climb with. Ranked mode has almost been out for a week now, and we're still testing new decks, and all we're doing is going up against Suicune 24/7 and technically just tanking our win-loss ratio because we're trying out new decks, and the new decks just do not work. You know? This is the lowest win rate I've ever had. The lowest win rate I've ever had. It's absolutely abysmal. But it's one of the... it's the perks of being a content creator and needing to try out every type of deck for the viewer's sake, despite the deck not being the greatest, you know? You gotta try out every single type of deck imaginable. But we'll be back on Friday. I'm gonna be taking Wednesday and Thursday off of Pokemon Pocket. I'll be back on, we'll do Friday. It'll be a short Friday stream, so probably only try 2 new decks, if anything. I'll probably only have time to try 2 new decks. And I might test out some of these decks offline. So if it doesn't seem like it's great, I'm just not going to bother wasting the time online to show off the deck. So I might try out some of the decks offline in like a random online match just to see and feel the flow of how it works. But I thank you guys very much for hanging out and being here. Much love, all of that good stuff. I will be on again Friday. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, etc. All of that good stuff. The next time you see us, we'll probably start playing some meta decks. so we can actually get some wins under our belt and get to Masters rank, because this is kind of embarrassing, you know? Kind of, a little bit. Thank you guys for hanging out and being here. Much love. I am proud that the Altari and Silvally deck worked out. Did a lot of work. Happy about that. I'll be making a video on that. Probably Zoro Arc as well. We got some good games against some good Pokemon. So I guess be on the lookout for that. Other than that, Celebi video went live today. If you guys want to check that out. And I'll catch you guys next time. Much love.